Let's see if we can't find a way in.
So true, Oomphy. Let's go. I feel like I'm still in that age range when the idea that, hey, you can use your phone as a TV remote didn't work all that well in the past, so I never bothered with it. This was a desperate time type of thing. It doesn't work amazingly. I have to, like, hit 2 settings to resync it, but...
We would do better to act as if we belong here.
Otherwise, I'm SOL.
Good point. Sorry about that.
Whatever, I can abandon that app on Tuesday.
Here we are. Wait, let me slip in from above and open it. Come on then, Duma. We gotta get up on that roof.
We too shall continue our search for somewhere we might enter.
We'll rejoin you later then, Ray.
Infiltrating the cathedral. The soldiers are patrolling the Baldar Citadel. You must infiltrate without being detected. You will have to try again from the starting position. Oh god. Oh god.
Only place that way is gonna lead is straight into a dungeon cell. Maybe I could get there with Duma's.
Ah, okay. I get what they want me to do here. They're like, apply your experience here through the ability to fly. Now this is stealth I can actually get behind. That's why this was an open window like 6 hours ago. Shit.
Is the Fulga ready, Elena?
They wouldn't let me go through that window until now. Like, I remembered it earlier.
Does this device belong to Raymond Lawrence, captain of the Aegis, outbound from the planet of Vergold?
Huh? This ain't no Vergoldian code. Who is this?
Pardon the sudden contact. This is the first officer of the Pan-Galactic Federation vessel Astoria, Mario
The
L.
Astoria? You've got some nerve.
Please, allow me to explain. We are currently en route to rescue the crew of the Aegis.
Rescue? I've got a record of you destroying the Aegis, and a freighter's worth of evidence of you breaching your own UP-3. Once I'm off this rock, you are done for. You hear me?
Wait, who is in violation of the UP-3? Explain yourself, please. What is going on?
I ain't looking for help from someone who shot me down in the first place. I've already made contact with Vergold and got some actual help on the way. Thanks for wasting my time. Over.
Wait, we still have to.
Like I'm not
Seems there
busy
must have
enough.
been some misunderstanding of who shot us out of the sky in the first
Come on,
5
Ray.
minutes.
Gotta get back to the gang quick. Stairs, huh? Can't hurt to see what's down there.
I don't know why they give you a warning that your step if you fail this pathetically easy stealth section. I don't know. I don't feel like they need to remind me when I run through a room 4 times that of where I'm going while there's a waypoint on the screen. So I guess they're just being extra sensitive about it.
All right, coast looks clear.
Sometimes
Door there on the southeastern side
sometimes
looks like
things are a bit
pretty
more guided.
inconspicuous spot.
They're constantly afraid
Come
of
on, this way.
whether or not their pathfinding is good, and the best way to make your pathfinding good is to just have them scream exactly what to do.
Is aught amiss?
Ought sure is. Forget about it. I found a place for us to hide out. Come on. Right.
Nah, we're to go up there. Use the stairs.
Let's make our way upstairs and look for somewhere to hide out.
And then we'll
Right there
fucking
looks like a
kill
good
them all
spot,
in a
eh?
minute.
And one which grants us vantage over the interior of the basilica as well.
I do think it's cute that they spent a lot of time here padding out to set up this
Myself awake for
operation.
Entire nights in places like this as a youth.
Everything from the 35
Hey,
minutes of
Raymond.
nothing when we were building up the ships to all this now. How's this been?
What is
It's pretty good. I put in like a
You are shouldering
7.5
a
kind
fair
of
amount
range.
of pressure.
A lot of its
Do not
gameplay
think
stuff and
you are
systems are
alone.
pretty unique and fun, so
Rely
I'd
upon
recommend
us
people
should the
give it a
need come.
shot. Thank you, Square Enix, for giving me a copy of the game. I was going to buy it anyway, though.
Sure. Yeah. When the time comes.
Alright. I've been fucking up weddings since FF10. Let's get to it.
I see Neon is quite in shock to see my father in attendance.
He is not of our concern. Where is Her Highness? She's today's star. We're just gonna have her out there on display.
Oomphy about to get pregnant. I mean married. Let's go.
That dress.
Today, on this finest day, it is an honor to gather here with you all as we witness history in the making. Our world has long been split in two, but today the Vale Empire and the Kingdom of Osirius
But Mitsume had to cover the header in that outfit instead of the normal armor. It's a look, alright.
The hell is that?
Scorpio.
Scorpio, what?
Gerard Euville, Leticia Osirius. As of this very moment, the two of you stand as the makers of history, new rulers of our world. Step forth.
Raymond. No word as of yet. Nope. And we're out of time. Looks like we'll be putting on a show, fellas. Come on.
Let's go, fellas. Just fuck them up.
Elena.
Outside.
Uh-oh. This steampunk top hat man is prepared on his Halo Ghost.
A new beginning.
For a fleeting moment, I was not so averse to the idea of our marriage. But I cannot love one who would forfeit their own wedding ceremony to some foul plot.
She's like, I am a woman with agency. I will talk shit. Let's go!
Leticia!
Ray!
Shoot them down!
What? I'm saying, so far we're handling this a lot better than Titus did with Yuna. It helps when you have multiple small ships. Gonna be honest, I'm happy to see we had a pre-rendered cutscene. That's how you know this game had some level of money. Fuck them up!
This image shall forever be burned into my mind.
Yeah.
Have you my blade?
Of course. I presumed you might ask after it?
You have my thanks.
She's like, hey, can I make them
Let
bleed
us join
too?
our allies in the fray.
Well said.
Married to the fight.
Letty, why have you returned?
Huh. excitement has always followed you from the days of our youth, cousin.
Where's the Emperor? We have lost him. Their numbers.
It's great that they didn't even change her out of these clothes
Prince
either.
Gerard.
I am jealous. There are those who would lay their lives down for you, and in such numbers. For me come none. A
That's
pitiful
rough, buddy.
man, such as myself, could never truly deserve your love.
Oh, you poor little thing.
The Emperor has already been evacuated. Let's get you to safety too.
Leave me be! This is too much already.
Oh, stop being such a petulant brat. Act your age. Lola, you take care of the rest.
Very well. But we will have
Yeah, I'm not gonna be too mean to Gerard here because he isn't like seething and trying to hurt us. He's just like, damn,
Dissent amongst their ranks.
no one likes me, huh? Well, guess I'll go.
I commend you for carrying out such a cunning plan, despite the limits of this world's technology. But I come under order of the Emperor. We'll be taking Princess Leticia into our custody.
We are past such foolishness. This battle shall rage on until only the victor is left standing.
Then expect no mercy from us.
It looks like we're gonna
As
fight
long
both
as
of them
we
at the
keep
same
you
time.
alive, it doesn't matter what happens to your friends.
We all work together.
That is quite enough of you.
Okay, this is pretty sick because one of these is a guy you fight for the first time in Raymond's route, and the other one's the one you fight for the first time in Leticia's route. Hold up. I'll put up the Asteri cage to lower the damage. Oh, she is already out. Alright, I'll handle it. I'll use the elixir.
Here you go.
Welcome back. Man, we poisoned him too. This dude is just getting fucking worked. Alright, let's get you in there. Ow. Get her in, and then she immediately takes damage. Not a fan of your spin. Okay, that's one. Now for Gaston. Let's take down the defensive thing. Oh yeah, that's totally Ben Diskins, yeah. It does not match the big guy. He's usually, you know, usually plays fuckboys. Threw me off at first. Cage back up. Damage sustained 55%. Will not flinch easily. Yeah, these guys really can't stand up to me. We're clear.
Another day.
Is that the best
Young
we can do?
Xehanort, my favorite fuckboy.
Confound it.
Man. He isn't even like the ultimate Ben Diskin fuckboy to me. His ultimate form is, of course, Eric Sparrow from Tony Hawk's Underground.
The battle has been decided. The Imperial forces are on the retreat.
Most of their warships off the coast were driven away by our Fulga battalion. Victory is ours.
Midas, I am sorry to have forced your Fulga into battle. And for much else.
You mean his biggest Chad role?
Ready to reconcile then?
I could never call that dude a Chad.
We can discuss this after our return.
He becomes a seething Wojak at the end of that game. It's so bad.
Yes, and discuss we shall. These are the Virians you spoke of? Albert, Theo, seize them. There is much I might ask of them.
This is isn't over.
I am Lieutenant Mariel L. Kenny of the Pan-Galactic Federation.
Oh, hello.
The two of you are under arrest for violation of the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
You must be the person that called me earlier.
I know that voice.
Yeah, you're the bitch that called me.
Yeah, real good friend. She's from the Astoria, the one that destroyed my ship. What? You're trying to take out the Virians in order to cover your tracks, are you?
That is not true. We only... Behind you, Raymond!
Neon, the battle is over.
No, this
Surrender
dude
now.
does not lose gracefully.
Is that your idea of a joke, Your Majesty?
Because this is far from over. You can have Baltar back. One little fortress means nothing. We are not defeated yet. Theo! Look at what your selfish betrayal has cost us. After you and your father were promised glory under the Empire.
Yeah, your voice still does not match your look.
I prefer death than allowing such a thing come to pass.
Then die.
What? This is fucked up. Somehow we outnumbered a guy and he still managed to get a good shot in.
Why? What would possess you to protect me?
I am sorry, my boy. I should have known your anguish.
I ought to have done this from the start.
Let us take our leave, Neon.
Damn it! Get back here!
You guys suck. Main crew, you suck. How did you fumble this badly? Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off and fuck you.
I have yet to atone for my betrayal.
I have never felt more disappointment in the bad guys get away in a very long time. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Radio your sick bay.
What?
Listen to me. That ship of yours knows what's going on down here. Get that man into a med pod now!
I can't. The Underdeveloped Planet Protect...
It's your Federation tech that's about to kill this underdeveloped planet's king!
That just the fact that they were able to just grab on and T-pose up, I'm like, what? I was just...
I'll rip apart the Federation piece by piece till there's not a damn thing left!
Fine. I get it.
I knew you'd cooperate. Your jacket's cool.
This is Mariel. Akizuki, do you read? I am requesting a med pod transfer here. Stat. It is for the elderly man lying near me. Father!
Don't worry, Leticia. The king is gonna be okay.
Do you truly mean it?
You bet. Now let me introduce you to our savior who's gonna see to it. A golden child of the Pan-Galactic Federation, and apparently a regular UP3 rule breaker, Lieutenant Mariel Kenny. I've got a lot of questions, and you've got the answers.
Bring on the Betty!
Thank you, Drew Storm.
Bring on the Betty!
The gift of $10.
Put him in the cup.
Biddy style.
Slam that cup.
Bring
that cup.
Granted, I'm a bit more of a fan of $10 in the form of $10, but, you know, I'll take this in like 3 weeks when they let me have that $10.
Father. Oh, oh, Father. Oh, thank goodness. Oh.
Is His Majesty truly well now?
Yes. There is no longer any cause for concern.
Indeed. My body has made that much very apparent. Why, I feel as if my entire being is enclosed. Bear.
I can't believe he actually failed to kill that dude. That's one, that's hilarious.
Realm of stars.
Big fan.
I see. If these fellows were our foes, I would surely have lost my nerve much, much earlier than you, brother. While inside that contraption, I overheard one of your subordinates state that in saving my life, you may have violated the laws of your world.
It was the Pan-Galactic Federation that violated the laws of your kingdom first.
That place, a boat which sails among the stars. I should love to see its interior at least once.
Pardon me, Your Highness, but please, you must rest for now.
It was supposed to be the most mixed bag of character models I've ever seen. Yeah.
Patricia, Bertrand, if you would be
For context, in terms of the more fandom biddies, 23 more of those on the 75k thing.
Father,
Yeah, I need to put an emote on there
beside your father.
at some point. Whatever, it still keeps track even if there's nothing there
We
yet.
have much to discuss, including what comes next as well.
What's interesting about our new obvious party member and the blue-haired girl is that since her last name's Kenny, that means she's related to a set of characters that are basically in every single Star Ocean game.
That's our cue to have our own little talk.
Okay then. Let me contact my ship and have it prepared for transfer.
For reference,
Hey,
in
Bertrand,
Star Ocean 5,
somewhere around here we can borrow for a bit while we talk?
one of your party members was her
That
grandfather.
means the people of this planet could overhear us.
Give me a break. A Kenny getting all stiff over some treaty? Or did you forget that this is all on account of you using us for target practice?
So be it. Mariel to Akizuki. I'm going to speak with Captain Raymond and some of the local populace for a moment. Yes, I understand. However, please hold your position. Thank you for waiting, shall we?
Let us make our way to the council chamber.
Right, yes. Thank you.
Leave it to me.
Okay. We will leave thanks to Raymond Lawrence.
Just when I thought.
The truth is, I have no idea why Bennett the Astoria's captain opened fire. It's a mystery to me.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Lieutenant Kenny, Captain Raymond's point about treaty violations stands. I should inform you. I will be making a record of this planet, and everything stated between us here. If you are unable or unwilling to speak candidly, this discussion will likely become unpleasant.
I am well aware of that. Am I correct in assuming you're an android?
Yes,
Beep boop.
I am an Arnold Robotics model E014297.
Her name's Elena.
I have heard that the androids made by Arnold Robotics on Vergold are among the finest in the galaxy. Elena, I swear to
She
you
turns
that
around, shows
all
her
I
ass,
speak
and says,
here is
"Yes,
absolutely
they are."
true, including the fact that I came here to help.
What is this bull?
Ray. Lieutenant Kenny, I logged an unnatural delay between the second
You're right,
and
she is
third
A-posing at
barrage
all
just
times.
before the
Crazy.
Aegis was downed by the Astoria. Can you please explain what caused this?
The truth is,
She has blue hair. She has to be based. Nah, that's where I'm at too, yeah.
Captain, we can be in contact range of the Virgold registered merchant vessel Aegis in 3 minutes.
Good work. Activate cloaking device. 60 seconds after activation, warp out and prepare to attack.
Captain, please wait. May I remind you, cloaking is for emergency situations only. It is also prohibited during
Very
war
proudly
for the
core
safety of
character.
other
Yeah, I
vessels.
just didn't want to say it.
And I'm saying this is an emergency situation. Or perhaps you elite officers can't follow orders without explaining each little law they're based upon.
No, it's just that we have no reason to fire upon a ship from planet Virgold, especially without warning. Even if they were hostile, attacking without warning is a violation of Article 32.
Cloak has been activated, Captain. Now exiting warp.
Wait!
Lieutenant Kenny, I didn't hear you repeat the captain's orders.
Upon exiting warp, prepare to attack.
Now entering conventional space. 1 million kilometers to the Aegis.
Again, for people who came into this game, my streams part way. These are the events that were in the first 3 minutes of this game.
Arm the phase cannons. Fire the first barrage at 350,000 kilometers.
Phase cannons? Do you intend to destroy them?
Lieutenant Kenny, I didn't hear you repeat the order.
Repeating the orders isn't merely for confirmation. It is also to allow for correction in the event of an order given in error.
We have an issue. It appears the good lieutenant doesn't know what activities the Virgolians have been up to.
Are you referring to their recent actions as an anti-Federation influence? Even then, attacking them unprovoked and without notice...
Hello, Prowley. A Prowley-esque character showed up. Was not expecting you to come in minutes after someone said it was a Prowley character.
Replace Lieutenant Kenny on tactical authority. Now. Fire the first barrage.
Firing first barrage.
No!
What even is this game's plot? Well, they're now explaining the first 3 minutes. We got shot by other people in a spaceship and landed on an underdeveloped planet.
Just make sure not to hit their engines.
We tried to get our friends back, that also crash landed. And then we met with the underdeveloped planets like people, and they're like, an evil empire's fucking up our kingdom. But other people from space are assisting them with their modern technology. We are now starting to establish the connections with the people from space, bulking up this empire now.
Captain, their warp drive remains intact. They could still attempt escape.
But most importantly, Raymond Lawrence is there.
Cannon barrage. I'd rather have them destroyed than let them get away.
Captain, what you are doing is criminal. Upon my authority as first officer, I hereby relieve you of command.
Very well. I do believe it's written in your beloved Federation halls that the consent of 3 senior officers is needed to relieve a captain of their command. Are there any among you that agree with Lieutenant Kenny?
Wait, what?
Lieutenant, you are hereby...
I hate all of you.
For the crimes of disobeying an order
Among
and
Us?
treason. Now off to the brig, Marielle.
Wake up, everyone! This is crazy! What's happened to you all?
I see. That would certainly explain the delay before their third barrage.
Yeah.
In which case, Raymond, I do believe we owe Lieutenant Kenny some thanks.
Sure, if her story's true. So what cargo was this Bennett guy after anyway?
Duma, most likely.
That thing?
The 3 Virians appeared most interested in Duma as well.
They too are part of your Federation, correct?
What are you?
But what I still don't get is why you're here now, Marielle. Weren't you sent to the brig?
I was released as soon as we returned to base. My guess is the captain thought me a nuisance, but little more than that. So I borrowed a ship from the space station and escaped once I had the chance.
What?
I was hoping to recover the black box of the Aegis. With it, I should be able to acquire proof of Captain Bennett's misconduct.
I find it unlikely that a Federation base would overlook the departure of a borrowed vessel not within their flight plans.
That's way worse than just disobeying orders. Why would you go so far?
When I was little, my grandmother taught me the ins and outs of the Federation's core systems. I can infiltrate them pretty much as I please. I'm certain my use of the ship will go unnoticed for some time. And my grandfather had this to say to me. Trust in what you think is right. I know you've got what it takes to stick to your principles through thick and thin. Now, go and apologize to the Aegis' captain.
Emerson T. Kenny. Quite the hero, sending his granddaughter here with a stolen ship.
That's not all. Some members of the crew who doubted the motives of Bennett and the Astoria also came along with me. The high-speed merchant vessel...
Don't worry about Emerson T. Kenny, okay?
...is now currently monitoring my status from planetary orbit.
You mean to say that your comrades are observing...
By the way, if you're a fan of Emerson T. Kenny, he is one of your party members in Star Ocean 5.
But it was a necessary precaution to ensure my safety.
The Kenny family is basically in every one of these games.
On behalf of my kingdom, I offer you my sincerest gratitude.
I just looked him up, and that is a character design.
Did I misunderstand in some way?
Yeah.
Well, no, not exactly. I just wasn't expecting.
Is it odd that I wish to express my thanks to those who saved the life of a loved one? Chloe, do you believe Marielle here is lying?
No, Princess Leticia. I believe she is telling the truth.
Ray, you are within your rights to be angry about your vessel. Be that as it may, I find Lieutenant Kenny to be honest in her attempts to enact justice.
All of the crew, including myself, share the blame for not stopping the Astoria's attack upon your ship. You have my word that we will make the proper restitutions, punish those responsible, and bring the truth to light. Captain Raymond.
Fine. If you do end up in a Federation courtroom for this, I suppose I can appear on your behalf as a witness.
Thank you.
Now, we know that Bennett is after Duma, and also that you, apparently, don't know why.
It's a very good reason. Duma is sick and made this gameplay good.
Who the hell are these Virians?
Well, I can't say for certain. However, those two I met were also being hunted by Captain Bennett, much like the Aegis. They are military deserters from Vir.
It's really too bad they
another
probably came in
Federation
here too
member
late.
planet.
If they had seen the cutscene where the bad guys escaped, I feel like they would have died the way I did.
That's why there are no other Virians in the Empire.
This is all
That shit
according
was
to
so
Bennett,
bad,
though.
Chad. I'm still
So I
thinking
can't be
about
sure
it.
how much of it is true.
There's just a
only
moment
thing
where
I
it's
know
like,
for
this
certain
guy's
is
gonna
that they're
desperately
acting
shoot at the
unlawfully
king,
here on this
and then they immediately cut to two villains we just beat up, grabbing him, T-posing, and floating up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I realize this is rude of me to ask.
How does Duma work? You hold, basically you hold R1 to enter a float state, and when you let go, you charge in a direction.
Are communicators, as you know.
From there, it becomes a warp strike in combat.
It would seem then that
If you go left, right, or up and break an opponent's line of sight, you blindside them, dealing double damage, and I believe they get frozen that way.
Put an end to this war. Those three are the key to everything happening on this planet.
Your movement,
and up in space.
while dashing with a Duma, is based on a meter below your AP. When you blindside successfully, you get more AP to press more buttons. It's like, what if the modern Tales games had a more well thought out, more well fleshed out way to attack? Because Berseria and Arise also have the same thing of you need a resource to attack, but building it is difficult. Here it's very easy and rewarding. You also lose AP upon taking hits, so it incentivizes you to continue to layer on movements and take less damage.
Something to keep in mind, I guess?
Your hunches often prove correct. We will be careful.
Right.
Now then, I think it best.
You can also use the Duma just for traversal, which recently we got an upgrade to it that just lets us use it twice instead of just once. Triple L considering Gaston tried to shoot him first. Yes, Gaston also sucks ass.
Maester Midas and everyone are like to be present already.
But you know, the Duma stuff is something you kind of gotta get used to. So I am glad that they added the ability to do this twice. It makes getting to higher up areas better. Some aspects of the game are a bit archaic and like SNES RPG-y at times, but overall I've had a really good time with this.
Sorry, but my answer is no.
Is that so?
Damn, Brat, I'll sue.
What's up?
Would you mind waiting a moment longer?
It was Leticia who ran about trying to complete the Folga, while Melthia completed preparations. Raymond and the others helped along the way, and Malkia provided the stones. I simply showed up at the right time, hardly a praiseworthy accomplishment.
And yet it would not have reached completion without you. I must also make amends for not protecting you after you saved Albert.
It does not befit a king to dwell on the past. Admit that what happened was beyond your control. Your softness is what enables Lambert to take advantage of you.
Midas.
And the war is not yet over. Regardless of the truth, the path this nation has followed for the past 14 years was set by the choice you made long ago. Grant me a seat now for my meritorious
Where the fuck is my ice stone? I can't find one. I'm sorry.
Well, that conflict will follow.
They're like, they're just random drops in snow areas.
The Folga is not a weapon of war. That alone is honor enough. However, if you must absolutely insist on seeing me rewarded, grant me a Folga of my own once everything is settled. That is all I ask.
No, 2 Folga.
Why?
If we live long enough, there may come a time where we wish to fly our separate ways, don't you think?
No,
wasn't it easier in Gen 4 since you went to an ice rock? Yeah, but you're kind of like a slave to getting to that specific rock.
Very well.
It's like when I played Pokemon X and Y, and they're like, you can't make your Glaceon until the last 15% of the game, and I'm like, I'm gonna attack you.
Never thought I would live to see you make such a face.
I agree.
Blast you both.
They're like, no, talk to your stupid friends that only want to dance instead of going right to the other route where your fucking ice thing is. I'm like,
Father, Maester Midas, I must speak with you about what's to come. May I?
Ugh, so bad.
Are you really gonna tag along? I can't imagine you've ever been in a real scuffle.
I was gonna offer, like, seeing if I had an ice stone to just trade to Prowly in some way, but then I remembered they'd have to get Nintendo Online. Just for one item.
An underdeveloped planet doesn't frighten me. And another thing. Address me with a little more respect.
Oh, got it, Marielle. But isn't assisting in a war about as big a violation of the UP3 as it gets?
I don't know if it has a free trial. You can check.
I am keeping my involvement to the bare minimum.
If so, if you can manage that, I can undock and do it.
The Federation's actions have upon
I'll still
this
get it
planet's
myself. Oh, okay.
historical
Never mind.
trajectory. Not to mention that I came here alone.
Just relax, okay? A whole lot happened.
Be the voice of reason, girl with no pants.
Now, so let's try and keep things friendly, okay?
I was just asking if she's ready. I don't think a Kenny would get cold feet over a little UP3 infraction. And how can I question your moxie after you went and stole a ship?
If you doubt my resolve, then I'll convince you with my actions. I am in no position to argue anyway.
Ray, don't you think that was a little childish?
As long as she's flashing around her Fed credentials, she deserves all she gets.
Regardless, the war on this planet is nearing its end.
Raymond Lawrence said all cops are bastards.
Not much time left till things are set to really pop off. Wonder what everyone else is up to.
Never forget that one podcast we did where the intro, every single person said something about fuck cops. But Chris said apple, cinnamon, and berry, and someone replied saying, I'm glad that Feel was the only person to not say anything about that. And then I get to laugh and go, first letter, each word. Hello. What's up, Oomphy?
Ray,
What's up?
it would seem that we are nearing the end.
Yeah.
Ray, if I may, what is your home planet like?
I guess it's a normal planet.
I know not what you consider normal.
It's just normal. What can I say? Hey, Leticia, tell me, what's the Kingdom of Osirius like?
It is beautiful, vast, and normal.
Normal.
Yep. For most people, normal is wonderful.
Oh, why must you tease me so, Ray?
I'm sorry for teasing you. To be perfectly honest, my mind is just focused on preparing for what needs to be done tomorrow.
I pray tomorrow brings us victory.
You said it. Guess I'd better get some shut-eye.
Sleepy, sleepy, snore, snore, sleep, sleep. Getting absolutely honk shoe pilled. Something will go unseen in your playthrough is that almost every town, Midas and Mykia, are near each other at all times, and they have a bunch of private actions together. Where Raymond basically runs into them going on dates. Midas fucking won. Good lord. He's like, I will get with the woman that is absolutely serving, and I'm like, good for you, bro. Ah, I see. Chat, That was an additional voice, and I'm pretty sure that was Bryce Papenbrook. You can't escape me, dude.
Yep.
See, you heard it too, man. Fucking yeah. Fucking Bryce Papenbrook thinks he can sneak his way in as additional voices. Not on my watch.
Make haste.
The iconic GOAT main character voice actor cannot be matched. That's not true, but I do like saying it for fun.
Everyone, do remain alert. We now move to make our way through Baldar.
Okay, hold up. Let's update our stuff here, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, everyone's accessories got unequipped. We barely avoided the timeline where Reen was voiced by Bryce Papenbrook. I'm dizzy. How we looking? Yeah, we should update your defenses and stuff. You're starting to melt a little bit. I found the stone! You control the stones, probably. I don't know if you know this. Congratulations. Now just use it. Let's fucking go. What move do you have here? Ah, she just gets Fire Sword applied for 12 seconds. That's sick. I'm gonna put that on my starter for shit. Actually, ooh, and this one does Earth. Okay, I get what they're cooking now. Ooh. Yeah, the unlock noise, it does good to my brain. And auto healing, sure, yeah. Alright, let's go in here to change our setups. Now we can, go in here and apply them. So we'll set this up so when we do holds, that's how we'll apply the buffs. And, you know, I like fire a bit more, so it can occupy 2 of the 3.
Follow my lead.
Maester Midas, did you actually create the Folga?
This again? The one who devised the thought of its design was I, yes.
Unbelievable. It's just so clearly far beyond the civilization level of this planet. You must be an engineer of great talent.
Your honeyed words will garner you not.
What was the composition of the poison Neon used on His Majesty?
I'm sorry, but I can't share the details of the analysis.
Yeah, these are a bunch of the legacy noises.
Oh, right, because of that preservation pact or whatever.
Hold up. Let me imbue.
Okay then.
Nice.
Tell me something else?
I'm realizing this is an area from a while ago, so these guys are going to stand extra no chance.
But it was a substance widely available throughout the galaxy.
Thank you so much! How great! Maybe one day even I can learn to cure it!
Is she a party member yet? I do not know. Maybe if this dialogue can stop it, I can check my reserves. Ah, yeah, she is. Let's bring Oomphy in. Oh god, we have 4,000 points to give her. Oh boy. Let's see where your combos start off with. Roundhouse kick. Laser. Naked ray. Oh yeah, most importantly, we look at her stats. She's meant to be mid-range. She has the exact same amount of attack and intelligence. Usually I base on what I do in the skill tree based on literally what skill she's better at. If we go down the attack tree, we'll start unlocking stuff like Predator Ray. There are many jokes I can make. We're not going to do any of them. Bullet Stream. Energy Burst. Yeah, all of these are all things that I would like, yes. Alright, we're gonna hear this jingle quite a bit because this is 4,000 points. Prowley, did you see the new development with the cupcake arc? I forget if we talked about that on stream. YouTube feed showed it to me again. I fucking started losing it. EDP put out a fucking TikTok of him just eating cupcakes going, finally got my cupcake. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on with the world? We gotta get out. How is he not? I don't know. For context here, chat, there was a former YouTuber who got exposed by a guerrilla YouTuber operation for trying to go to a 13-year-old girl's house for and when approached, they're like, "What were you out here for?" And his only excuse was to get some cupcakes. Possibly the dumbest thing I have ever heard as a defense as in exposing yourself. He got banned on like every website except TikTok, because I guess TikTok doesn't give a shit, because whatever. So he posted a TikTok of him eating cupcakes going like, "I beat the haters." I didn't actually like, I only saw like clips of the video because I'm like, I don't. Oh my god, this is a lot. There's so much going on there. Chris Hansen, but a cartoon. It's funny, Chris Hansen's already, like, getting outed for being, like, an idiot anyway. It's starting to become more and more obvious that, it was less Chris Hansen being experienced at that job and more, the producers. Yeah, he did not beat the haters. Beating the haters would imply that, I don't know, he's rich and not potentially going to jail at some point. Fire projectiles in different directions. Good for tight spaces. Crescent Lotus. Okay, I guess you can just kick people 12 feet. Girls get it done. Spray and pray. Okay, so it's like a shotgun maneuver. What did Chris Hansen do? Apparently, like, owed the government a bunch of stuff and tried to actually dodge it and do nothing about it. The recent thing was that he kept trying to do, like, sting operations over that one YouTuber, the crazy dude, Onision. And the biggest takeaway from that is he was just trying to make a big YouTube channel and he just didn't turn anything into authorities at all. He was kind of just using it as a grift. I think a lot of people just stopped caring about what he had to say when he was like, "Welcome to my YouTube live stream. I looked up a Tumblr account, and we're going to interview that woman now." I can't believe I clicked on the stream to be rocked by this information and say hello. Sometimes this shit happens. Yeah, dude looks so old now. 128. Can I make it to this in time? No. No, I cannot get to first aid. Or Force Drain. Then I guess we're gonna keep on pumping Oomphy Defense. And that's all of our points spent. We got most of our grid done. That's how I know the game's ramping up alright. Let's look at chain combos. We can now do different shit. Roundhouse kick, we got Naked Ray. That's a normal shot. Bullet stream. Let's think. Roundhouse kick, position-wise, it doesn't move them. So we have a good amount of freedom of what move to pick next. That one has a big that's a finisher if there ever was one. Laser blast. I'm thinking roundhouse kick, crescent lotus into burst. The kick into energy burst is really strong. That's interesting. I might try this combo to see if that works a little bit. We got laser blast. Does that. We'll do bullet stream. Actually, bullet stream will end because it's a high rolly move. That one costs 5 AP. Yeah, we'll do Pred Ray into stream. Sure, that works. Do we have any, like, combat skills here? Yeah, we got Shadow Bind, decrease surrounding enemies' movement speed. Okay, put that on this one. This is my most long-range combo. Picking which starters on the combat system here, right? Boy. Alright. Looking at how you can determine what you do in each string of a combo like this is a really good customization thing. Now, I've been waiting a long time for a game to really nail this in an action RPG setting in which you fight an evil empire and there are large zones in it. What I'm saying is Final Fantasy 15 Episode Disguise lets you like choose what your like starters and openers were with your swords and weapons, and what we see here is that it happens to be doing that in this game. You could hear the exact moment my brain went, oh shit, we got another one in there. Let's do that. Greatly enhances the user for a long period of focusing. Be sure to not get interrupted. Worth it if we stay distant, I guess. And Dreadnought turns the user into a strong shield wall. 2-in-1, baby. I'm more proud of this one than the other ones, frankly. I think we're doing a pretty good job here. And passives. Plus 50% damage shooting nearby targets. Plus 50% damage shooting from behind. Extends invincibility when dodging a 1/10 of a second. I like how this thing literally tells you the frames. We're gonna do point blank, dead angle, and quick usage. That way I can use items a little bit faster.
It seems my time has come.
Let's go, Oomphy. Frame data in my RPG. And oh, I love beams. Why do you think I like Elden Ring so much? I spent like the last 35% of my playthrough just shooting a beam at something. It makes my monkey brain pop. How long is concentration? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, actually. Okay, so it's like you gotta hold for maybe like 4 seconds and then you get that buff. That's good.
this place without all the sneaking around.
Probably watch out. You're attempting to be pilled on other Pokemon games in our group chat. You should probably reply with the egg in the pan. They're mainly promoting because they're GameCube games that actually don't follow the same Pokemon like structure, and both of them let you start with Eevees. Or I guess in Coliseum's case, you start with an Umbreon and an Espeon. Don't act like you were opening that gate. I could walk through that hole. Probably would love that edgy Pokemon game. I know, right? Those are like traditional like JRPGs that are not about going to gyms or anything.
We should find Bertrand and his men posted outside the gateway to Valdar. Best head there first.
The funniest thing this game did was when they introduced this blindside mechanic and went, these worms don't have eyes. This mechanic just does not work.
Begins once we have made our way to the Imperial capital, Theo. See to it you are not exhausted before we arrive.
I need not be reminded. I could make no graver sin in this moment.
Looks like you know how to take care of yourself well enough.
Of course I do. I didn't come along just to try and hold you back.
Is the battle already underway?
It is. The Fulga Battalion has begun its assault.
Shall we fall back?
No. I'm not leaving until.
Also, without making fun of Cheese, you would absolutely like those games if you've already gotten down with just normal Pokemon. Only difference is it uses that mechanic they barely use anymore in Pokemon in the main games, which is double battling. How are they different? Usually in a mainline Pokemon game, it's about going to 8 gyms, fighting the Pokemon League, and you're kind of done. Here, there's an evil team that's taking Pokemon and turning them into dark Pokemon. And the concept is you use a special ball to steal them from them, and then you purify those Pokemon to make them better again.
No major resistance from the Imperial capital. Our forces are in place. We storm the city on your order, Your Highness.
As planned, we will call off the Vanguard in order to minimize casualties among non-combatants. Above all else, we must secure Emperor Bolton.
Oh, yeah. It's a special device. It lets you snatch them.
Aye.
Jesus Christ, Carl. I just saw his post for Pokemon Bio that just went, y'all can afford an Ed Sheeran song, but not voice acting. Man, that fucking hit me in the fucking head.
We make our way now for Castle Vale.
Expect the Imperial forces to work.
Expect the Imperial forces? Yeah, they're kind of everywhere. Usually when I invade the Imperial capital, I expect to go into a lab and have one dude talk at me and then throw papers on the ground. So this is a bit of a different assault on an Imperial for a big Square Enix action RPG. Some may say you're being a little petulant, KZ, but I'm like, I don't think so. Ray Chase is also in this game. Oh, we're out of AP. Okay, I'm just gonna type in group chat the cat's turf and then minimize the window. There we go, all done.
Let's not allow ourselves to grow distracted.
So with all the Square Enix ARPGs this year, just them redoing portions of FF15 secretly. It turns out many of them had a desire to do many things that FF15 was also doing. But unfortunately, my brain has permanently been attacked by Final Fantasy 15. So I'll just reference that these games are doing that thing as well. Okay, let me get you back up. We don't need the big one. We can just go for the default here. Oh, she's down too. Okay, this is actually a bit of a dicey fight. Hold up. Hold up. I need to blindside some people, or this is gonna get rough. Actually, they're thinning. We might be in a good spot now. Okay. Fresh Sage.
Here you go.
Put up the defensive thing. Now my Duma's stopping us from taking as much damage. Oh yeah, I should also switch into Nina, since we actually do need a healer in here.
Energy levels low.
Alright. Update the party. We do not need... Malkio, I think we can drop for now. Bring in Nina, so we actually have someone dropping some heals. Hello! Scared the shit out of that guy. And blindside. Wall bounce.
Charge complete.
Funny air juggle. I was wondering why he was hiding in a corner. He's one of the mages. No wonder. I'm like, you're not very smart. Oh, there's a big guy up in the front. I'm excited for that.
Ready.
Bring it, big guy.
Stand back. You got
Let me see what your Exceed Burst does. Oh, fuck. Yo! Holy fuck. That was very sick. Please do that again.
Energy levels low.
Uh-oh, our healer's out. Get up. Alright, gather in the field. Okay, Leticia is not gathering, so let's pick her up.
Doing all right there, princess?
Whoa! Okay, we're mid-roll. There we go. Pop it again. Let's bring it home. Marielle is, she's a part of the Kenny family. Their descendants are in basically every game in the series. In Star Ocean 5, one of your party members is their grandfather, for example. I don't know a lot about the Star Ocean series in general, but that's kind of like... They're like the Sids if they were more like actually connected instead of just each game having one. All these games still take place ultimately in the same universe.
The castle stands just across this bridge.
There's no telling when those variants might show up. Keep your eyes peeled. Destroy. Neutralized. Destroy.
Nice. Oh, this is a boss arena, alright. I had no frame of reference. Yeah, the Kennys are popular.
We have been awaiting you.
Oh god.
Aeon.
He has glowy eyes now.
You all.
Emperor Boldor of the Vale Empire, your days as ruler are at an end. Your son will not be wed
We're
to
fucking
our
your
princess.
pussies.
That no longer matters. Even
You ain't
should
got
the
shit.
Empire fall this day, Princess Leticia will nevertheless become my daughter.
What is he on about?
Dude,
And
you're
not
cringe.
only her. All of you before me now will soon become my beloved children.
That does not sound like the last deluded words of a man backed into a corner.
I agree. That is the response of someone with firm conviction in their words.
Prince Gerard, the people have spoken. An accord between us.
Make sure to look at his title above his HP bar. Sure.
Peace between us.
Princess Leticia.
Peace? Still you espouse such naivete. The kingdom and empire are incompatible. This will never change until one or the other is no more!
Neon, what is it that has pushed you this far?
Arcerius ignored the plight of the Empire when the rot ravaged us 15 years ago. Even with just a few of your Iatromancers, my parents, my loving brothers and sisters would still be with me this day.
But Sirius
This game's stressing me out. This dude's been Norded.
Forsook not only my family, but even our Empress Tatiana will find no clemency with me.
As a lord, I must respect the fervor of one who displays such sorrow for my beloved. I ask you grant him opportunity for justice.
Okay.
Neon.
Neon, forlorn and desperate. Nyan, mauling all the time. Hold up. We gotta get to the ads and then I'll start picking up people that fell. Oh, hold up. Get you two.
Neutralized.
Okay, get the defensive thing up. Let's pick up Nina.
Sharing strength.
There we go. And
Here you go.
alright, stay in the HP field. Yeah, I gotta get the ads as they come in. Yeah, I can see this dude hitting like a dump truck, but all the ads can definitely change the fight, so I have to pay attention to them as they move in. I'm hoping having the defense field up while having a healer should at least make it a bit more manageable. Change target. Move off him. Now you. Letitia's getting low. There we go. So are you. Alright. Yeah, we're working through it. This is definitely one of the longer fights now. Yep, here's more. Holy shit, did they swarm us? Yeah, just give you the potion. Please stay up. Thank you. I'll get you too. Do I have a strength thing? Yes. I'm out of juice. There we go. Alright, back to you. Alright, keep track. So this is how these fights are supposed to go. I min-maxed so hard that Raymond was doing 30k once regular fairly early on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that much damage. Holy shit, multiple people died while I read that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Resurrection unit, please. Yes, get up. Alright, cool. Fresh sage, get up, please. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and give you a little something. Yep, take that, please. Thank you. Give that to me, I guess. Yep, sounds good. Gonna go ahead and give you that. I'm just gonna live in my bag for a moment, if you don't mind. I gotta save all the women that I respect in every way. Hold up, let's do that a little bit. There we go. Hold up, and there we go. Yeah, this is crazy. Stop summoning ads! I can barely fucking fight him as a boss because they just summon like 20 dudes at once here. This is kind of absurd. I don't think I've ever seen a boss summon this many extra guys. I think ever. I'm desperately trying to understand what the fuck they're cooking. Oh, this fight's super stressful. I don't think I'm actually gonna make my way out of this one.
Don't let me down.
As a reminder, I've had the entire time the thing that cuts my damage in half that I receive, and people are still dropping effortlessly.
Doing all right there, princess?
We went through so much with Mayhem. For it to end like this.
Kind of look at what other items I have here. Yeah, we just upped our damage a decent bit. Alright, little by little. Ah, fuck, you summon dudes. Alright, Nina, please do not flounder. Almost done. Get out of here. I think I killed 300 guys. That might have been one of the dumbest boss fights I've ever played, but whatever, we won.
No.
Yeah, I guess Midas would help for AoEs, but I was like, what the fuck was that?
For I am content to have left my wounds upon the face of Osiris. Never let another meet my fate.
I offer my heartfelt sympathy to this man who had yet to become my child.
I am sure Neon will be most pleased.
What are you saying?
Now, come face me, Princess Leticia. I shall be waiting on the throne. I eagerly await our next encounter.
Emperor Bulldor! Prince Gerard! There is no reason we must fight further!
Princess Leticia.
Well, that was our invitation. Let's go have a little chat with him, eh?
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Yo, it's Justice Albaret, or I'm sorry, Young Xano, or Eric Sparrow from Tony Hawk, or Number One, or the many other funny Ben Diskins. I'm going to shoot you to death. What do you mean number 1 is Ben Diskin? He's also number 2. Good lord, they fucking solo went on her. Quick HP recovery. Wait, Gaston is Sean Chiplock? I'm sorry, you cannot escape. You cannot escape Sean Chiplock. What a guy. Where is it? Boulder Crush? Hell yeah.
I know this field inside and out.
Remember when he voiced Nero? I do. You remember how cool that fight is?
Leave those who flee. Our target is Boldor.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight every encounter I find. We gotta make sure we're still on turf. I think we still are, but you know, it's always good just in case.
Another day.
I think we're all Sean Chiplock. I'm not a bottom, so no. Jesus Christ. Well, that is true. That is one of the requirements. Look at that enemy just popped in. Alright, cool. I'm starting to think this Empire might suck. Ray Chase, you were juggling that man for days. Where are we looking to go? Looks to be about 50 meters. That's a fake staircase that is meant to trick me. We do not acknowledge the boss baby here. Except when someone has a boss baby moment, and then we make fun of them.
Initiate emergency protocol.
I can't believe you didn't know I was here. Yeah, those curtains are like a solid wall. Nah, didn't get much out of that.
Enemies up ahead.
Hi! We're just passing through.
Emperor Boldor.
Now then, Falange, Gaston, Lola. Our situation deteriorates by the moment. I assume you three must have some means of remedying this?
Please allow us to handle this, Your Majesty.
Princess Leticia is ultimately the heart of Osiris. Take control of her, and all this can change. Besides, Our
Oh no, it's time
ride
for
will
our
be
triple
coming soon.
Xehanort fight.
Lola, why the hesitation? We do not have the luxury of choice here.
How did it come to this? Gah, you mean we gotta fight them too?
Lola!
Your Highness!
If you harbor any doubts, there is always the option to talk this through. Fighting is not the only solution.
Says the one that came charging in with a flying weapon. Lola!
Lola!
I know.
Must we fight?
We must. We're also going to need that special Duma if we are to enact the Emperor's vision.
Special Duma? Is there something different about this one?
It's cool.
There are two areas in where I differ from other survey model Duma. First, I am designed to function autonomously, and I am thus severed from the network with other Duma. I have the capacity to act according to my own judgments.
This mention of other Duma interests me. But what is the other difference?
I am also a combat model. All of the abilities I have provided to you in battle thus far are not found in other Duma.
These abilities have value as research. Normally, Duma share their data amongst each other via the network, and their choices are dependent upon decisions made within that network. We are the ones who should be utilizing the powers of that Duma.
I have no intention of aiding you. If you understand Duma, then you already know this.
Which
Stop
means
it.
we have to take what we
Even
want.
amongst.
Now, enough talk. Prepare yourselves.
Alright, let's go.
We've only cut ourselves a path.
Okay, defense mode, go up. Oh, we are ripping this dude to shreds. Look at that damage. We capped our end combo, so now we're just ripping him to pieces. Oh, big damage combo. Get fucked, Ben Diskin. It helps that blindsides do double damage.
Ridiculous. Lola, please, listen to me. There is a path that does not involve violence. Was lost long ago.
She clipped into the ceiling. What you doing over here? You having fun? That's bullshit. When I cash, I can get hit out of it. I'm offended, Lola. Alright, time for the main course.
Here you go.
Accelerate the use of
Okay, back up. We're good now. And we're good.
So, this is where it ends.
Colonel Valon. Please, surrender. Any further violence will serve no purpose.
Magnificent. A fine display of the strong wills that drive you. I do believe I should like to test, through the Song of Steel, just how well those fierce wills of yours hold up to my own.
Emperor Boldur! Why? Surely there is no need to fight any longer.
I do this precisely because there is a need. The peace of our world demands it.
Father, it is over. The Empire is...
Gerard, this is merely the beginning. Call this an empire though we may, in the end it comes down to the strength of one man. Bear witness to this truth now.
Is there no other way?
Relinquish your fears. Prove that you can bring me to my knees.
Show me your ass. Okay, another fight. Blindsided, okay. You're even weaker than the last fight.
If you wish to know, then work to fix me here.
Hey, Carl, stop posting that. Fuck you.
Well done, Princess. I see that I alone had no chance to be a match for you. Do you see now, Valanche? The Princess? No, the people of this world are of strong roots indeed.
We didn't foresee the inhabitants of this world being so formidable. Even without Duma's abilities, we stood no chance.
Colonel Valanche.
The key is that Duma there. It's unlike any we've encountered, and far beyond our capabilities. We collected some valuable data. Where are you from, Duma?
Just what do you all know about Duma?
Scorpium. Engineered life forms.
Scorpium.
Hmm?
You are not familiar with them? They dwell amongst the stars. Wonderful beings capable of plucking all pain from this world and bringing about everlasting peace.
That's a miss.
As long as
That's a
humanoids
miss, Carl.
exist as
That's
they
2
are
out of 10.
now, their desired
Sorry.
utopia will never exist.
Mid.
How simple.
Mid.
That's merely how you choose to see it, as an android from Verguld.
What are you inferring?
Perhaps it's best if you enlighten them yourself. Eh, Duma? Tell them your purpose and identity.
Correct. Scorpium is an integration of artificial and organic life. The name refers to our cybernetic collective, which exists to seek out further evolution as a novel life form. I am a probe, created to survey and assess the suitability of organic candidates for integration.
An integration of artificial and organic life? Is that possible?
Compensating the failings of flesh within organic matter? Such a lure is not unusual. I presume this Scorpium simply works on a much grander scale. Like Elena, it sounds as if their goal is to force evolution's hand through technology.
Incorrect. Our primary purpose for integrating cybernetic and organic life is a congruence that draws upon the strengths of both sides to the fullest. We do not seek evolution that extends along a course biased toward one side or the other.
So you aren't just cyborgs then?
No, the reverse, in fact. It is not so much making an organic base more cybernetic, but Scorpium is rather making certain aspects of a cybernetic base more organic.
Affirmative. The observations of the Arnold Robotics android are astute, as expected.
Wait, what? The base is cybernetic?
The end morphological faculties may appear as such. However, it is also conscious as a life form. In other words, major philosophical differences emerge when the concepts that form the basis of self-awareness are derived from either organic or cybernetic. These present some drastic differences in outlook.
I see. Your sense of self-consciousness as an artificial being has been of interest to me. Since Duma, or rather Scorpium, achieved such a state, they must now be seeking to further evolve themselves by integrating with humanoids.
Wait, hold up. I am completely lost here. These are some pretty tough concepts you're tossing around. So how is it that the Emperor is so familiar with this stuff that throws us spacemen for a loop?
Marielle, an unidentified vessel is approaching the Aster sector at high speed.
Ruh-roh.
ETA to the system is 36 hours.
What?
Our escort, no doubt. Blanche, Gaston.
Yes.
Colonel? Gaston? What is this?
Lola, thank you for all of your hard work. It was due to your efforts that we obtained such a marvelous specimen as the Emperor here. We are truly grateful.
What are you saying, Gaston? Do you mean to say you're going back to Scorpium?
Oh, come now, Lola. Surely you knew this from the beginning. Now, the Colonel and I must be going. We have to do our part to protect the Emperor.
Gerard, I leave this empire and world in your hands for the time being. Forge peace with Princess Leticia. And wait patiently for the inevitable return of your lord.
Father! Wait! You think you can escape?
Please, I wouldn't try if I didn't think it possible.
Mario.
Every time they do that, I want to fucking kill the people who wrote this game. What do you mean? I don't know. We'll jump.
But they've completely disappeared from sensors. We can't track them.
So fucking bad.
What now?
Another ship is approaching from the opposite direction. Looks like it should be here in 48 hours. I've identified the ship. It's the Aldous, a Vergoldian merchant vessel.
It's Antonio. Marielle, how about
How
opening
did
up
Foul
a
come
proxy
to pass?
channel
Try it
with
so
your ship?
swiftly. I don't know. I feel like all you gotta do is make a glyph appear on the screen and show a cool light effect, and I'm like, I get it. You teleported. This, they're like, we jumped through a place with a ceiling.
Captain Raymond's universal device. Understood. Whenever you're ready.
This is Antonio Lawrence, captain of the Goldian vessel, the Aldous. Who am I?
Antonio! It's me, Raymond.
Raymond Lawrence.
Ray, is that really you? Why are you using a Federation frequency?
It's a long story, but I've teamed up with a Federation officer. There's a Federation ship in orbit around Aster 4, but they are not hostile. I need you to focus your attention on the unidentified ship coming in from your opposite direction. I'll be in touch again once things calm down. Over.
Wait, Ray! What nonsense are you talking about?
Now, I take it we don't have any leads on where the Emperor and his friends ran off to.
No, I'm afraid not.
In short, this means we've won?
It most certainly does not feel that way.
The story does, in fact, go on.
Guess I won't be seeing much more of Aster now that Antonio's almost here. Probably a good idea to tie up any loose ends before I head to the council chamber at the Basilica.
That must mean that it might be time for it. Not true. They're shops. They're shops. They might have new equipment. That's way more important. Hello. Hello, Oomphy. Let me buy things. First off, let me cap on these. Ooh, these are actually pretty expensive, but worth it. Worth it. That's 70%. Yeah, we got to do it. Balmung sword. Okay, yeah, this is the stuff. It's gonna up our attack plus 156. Successor to a great hero sword modeled after another Blade of Rage, also known as the Dragon Slayer. Let me see here. Alright, let me check armor too. I might as well just get him like super set. Demi Lance, sure. Oh, we already got a couple of these. Shit. You can buy one more. Amrita Singh, sure. That's your default. I can at least get you that. Get you that. How we doing on money? We still have enough. It's still working out, barely. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, their budget was pretty low in terms of this. In terms of like operating their company the way they did, they had to do like minimum income and crunch and whatnot. So I hope the game does well enough that they can be a bit more stable. There it is, Demi Lance. There it is. I was like, fucking, which one am I using on you? It's like, oh yeah. Even though I do foresee another route split coming up, I wanted to at least outfit people the best I could. Yeah, Earth and Chain is what you're doing. You already got that. You have a gun. And we'll deal with you as is. Nah, I should buy some for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, pick up the Demi Lance. Get that. Ah, that's good enough. We can go like this. Just wanted the bare minimum of stocking up. Did I get tricked on where I'm supposed to go? God damn it. How dare you bamboozle me, game, for a moment.
So Baldur fled. I find it hard to believe.
But the reality is my father has abandoned the capital, and the powers of the throne has been transferred to me.
Then...
Neither I nor the citizens of the Empire ever wished for this war. If your kingdom were to offer peace, we would be most receptive.
Prince Gerard, after your good mother was sent to be wed, the kingdom and the Empire enjoyed amicable relations. I ask you now, Emperor Gerard, new sovereign of the Vale Empire, can there be peace between us again?
That is all I could ever ask.
Much quicker than expected. The unidentified vessel is apparently no less than 3 hours away from Astrofor's orbit.
And the Aldous?
They are 16 hours out.
Unfortunately, the unidentified vessel also possesses speed on par with the Astoria. Depending on what they want, it may be dangerous to take our time here.
I was hoping we would have had a bit more time.
What do we do about Lola?
Even if we apprehend her and take her with us, our own violations of military law rule out the prospect of a proper investigation. The Akizuki's purpose is to rescue the crew of the Aegis. I'd prefer to postpone the arrest of any Virian deserters until we're properly prepared. Leticia, can you keep an eye on Lola in the meantime?
Yes. There are a great many things we wish to ask her as well.
Great, thank you.
Why? She should be able to escape by jumping at any time in any interior.
Oh, nice gesture. If only I could stick around a little longer, I could gather some intel from her. And take it back to Vergold as a nice souvenir. Sorry for rushing off like this.
If you cannot take me with you, then perhaps I can ask that you not leave.
It'd be hard to refuse if you did.
Forgive me. I did not intend to impose upon you. And yet... Must you leave so abruptly? We have yet to even thank you.
You saved my life. Took me in and helped me to survive on this world. Rescued my friends as well. It wouldn't be fair of me to ask you for anything else.
Yeah, just throw me off in a game where it's like you have the ability to teleport. They're like, a good jump will get us out of this.
You have made the princess cry.
A man who brings a woman to tears is a vile man indeed.
Make a girl cry. That's not gonna fly.
Leaving?
Make a girl smile.
Remaining
You
on
passed
this
the
world
trial.
any longer will do nothing more than cause harm. I am hoping this is not farewell forever.
No, we Vergoldians aren't bound by Federation laws. If I start missing you guys, I can come whenever I want. And if you call, I'll come running.
Do not think of staying away too long. I dislike leaving my debts unpaid.
Indeed, I formally command you to visit us again. I dare say your name shall never be forgotten in the kingdom of Osirius.
They will never forget the name of Raymond
Mario to
Lawrence.
Akizuki. Requesting transport.
Ray,
No better hands for this nation to be in than yours.
Well, Ray.
Goodbye, Leticia.
Thank you, KZ. I'm always happy to help. Is KZ winning? I'm trying. Yeah, we're in a techno ship. Been a while. And by that I mean the entire game.
Deck 1. Bridge.
Does my tweet bang?
Hey guys, I'm back.
Given you had an intended target, it's like a 9. Otherwise, like 7.5. Pretty good.
Well, there were a few crazy enough to join me in stealing a ship from a base.
When you put it like that, it feels like a lot.
Let me introduce everyone. This is Sayuri, handling the helm, communications, and analysis.
Pleased to meet you all.
You have a single officer in charge of 3 stations?
And here we have Pike. He's in charge of weapons, and defense systems, and transfers, and deflectors.
That's 4 things, yeah.
Wow.
Nah, this is a merchant ship, so I don't actually do all of that at once.
And finally, there's Kasim, who has engineering all to himself. Kasim?
Hi there.
One person in engineering?
Oh, and I'm the provisional captain. The 4 of us are the crew of the Federation merchant vessel GFSS 12193, the Akizuki. So everyone, meet Captain Raymond of the merchant vessel Edis and his officers Elena and Chloe. Our first order of business will be leaving the Aster system and getting you all to the Aldous. Given the extraordinary circumstances and the fact that an unidentified ship is approaching, I'd like to ask for your help. Is it all right if you assume some of Sayuri and Pike's stations? Captain Raymond, what does that console on the captain's chair tell you?
You sure you should be showing me this? All I can say is it's not much different from the merchant ships I know.
It's got buttons on it.
Then why don't you try sitting there?
Whoa, enough with the crazy talk.
Look, you're the only one present with actual experience as a captain.
I thought you were in the military! And I'm sure your crew might have some objections to taking orders from a non-Federation civilian.
Oh no, not at all. On the contrary, it'd be very reassuring.
We suck. Can you just drive the ship?
The Akizuki is the first ship we've ever operated completely by ourselves.
What now?
I'm impressed you were able to steal a ship in the first place.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but the truth is, we're in a little over our heads here. Can we lean upon those amazing skills that allowed your crew to escape the Astoria's attack alive?
Oh man, I am never gonna hear the end of this if Dad finds out. All right. First Officer Marielle, let's contact the Aldous before we depart.
Understood, Captain. Chloe?
Roger that. I'll open a channel with the Aldous in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Whatever that means.
Aldous, this is Communications Officer Chloe Canaris aboard the Federation merchant vessel Akizuki.
Chloe? Chloe, is that you?
Is that Antonio Lawrence?
It's been a while, Antonio. Ray and Elena are here too. The Federation Akizuki and her crew are on our side and are lending us their support. Isn't that right, Ray?
Yeah, this is Captain Raymond of the merchant vessel Akizuki. Yeah, we're all safe here, Antonio.
I have no idea what the hell's going on, but I'm glad to hear you're all in one piece.
This dude was in Fifth Element.
We were able to recover the
I
entire
just look at him like
crew
that.
of Aegis. They're on their way back to Vergold.
Fruity JC
I'm
Denton.
so happy to hear that.
Thank you, Antonio. Hold position in your current sector. We're gonna start heading your way. We have an unidentified vessel approaching the Aster system. And we don't want to have contact
Another detail,
with other ships
Chloe
right
has a
now
bat for Raymond's brother.
various
That's
reasons.
funny as shit.
Yeah, then I don't recommend coming this way. It's crawling with Federation vessels. Burgoldian Interstellar sent out a warning.
Son of a... What do we do?
We have no choice. Captain Antonio, I'm Mariel L. Kenny, First Officer of the Akizuki.
Kenny? Now you're shitting me.
The unidentified vessel's ETA in this sector is approximately 2 hours. For Raymond and the others, I ask that you do everything you can to reach us at maximum speed.
Understood, Lieutenant Kenny. We'll rush over there, scramble warp 11. No, make that point 12. See you in a bit, Ray. Over.
It will take them 10 hours to reach us. What shall we do, Captain?
We play it by the book for now. Let's try to hail this unknown ship.
Is that wise?
It's necessary if they're not sending out an ID signal. And we'll be showing them that we intend to follow the rules of interstellar travel. Sayuri.
Understood. I'll try a long-distance hail via subspace communication. There's no response. I'm still not picking up an ID signal either.
Shy, are we? What's the combat loadout on this vessel?
Well, we have 4 phase cannons, 3 layers of shields, no cloaking system, and a subspace warp engine.
Let's pray they aren't hostile then. We'll play it by ear until they're 30 minutes away.
Why not get some rest in the meantime? We have cabins.
Just
for
heard
like
some
that three.
slight noise and I'm like, I think that's just a raccoon on our roof. I was like,
You
what
sure?
the hell's that?
I will stay here to support the others. You, go get some rest.
All right then. I will gladly take you up on the generous offer. Wouldn't hurt to take a look around the ship, I guess.
PM passes the curse. I mean, if they're on the roof, who cares? They're vibing. It's like midnight. PM's raccoon's like living his barbecue. I picked the wrong room, my bad.
Never thought I'd be sitting at the console of a Federation ship. I hope we can get to the Aldous without any more mishaps.
I hope we can get you a
Captain
pair of
Raymond,
pants.
Miss Chloe, the unidentified ship is now 30 minutes away.
Hopefully, it's nothing to worry about. All right, time to head back to the bridge. Status report.
Unidentified vessel is 24 minutes away. Registration remains unknown. Aldous' ETA is 8 hours.
That won't help her
20
win in
minutes.
love.
Line up tactical
She isn't
and
winning as
schematic
is.
displays. Mark the unidentified
It's not
ship's
working.
position on tactical and include their predicted course. Elena, I need you to perform eclipse tactics as soon as they exit warp.
Roger.
What exactly are eclipse tactics again?
The idea is, we will conceal our position from their sensors, using the shadow of Aster 4.
You gotta know at least that much if you intend to stay up here.
I only know it from lectures at the Academy.
Ships need to adhere to an orbital trajectory in order to remain near planets. So it is impossible to maintain a fixed position within interstellar space. In short, by referencing the trajectory of the other ship and the size, rotation, and revolution of the planet, we make minute adjustments to our own orbital trajectory to ensure the planet is constantly between us and the other ship.
Okay, so we'll never know each other's exact positions. Doesn't that mean we won't be able to fire on them?
Exactly. It's a move not for attacking, you see, but for buying time.
That dude is clearly using a different mic than everyone else.
Minutes away and
as he recorded this from home.
Unidentified ship reduced thrusters to 1/4 thrust. It's here.
Marielle, red alert. Sayuri, prepare to execute Eclipse tactics. Elena, I want to get a look at this ship before we enter the planet Shadow. Switch the screen to max optical magnification.
Unidentified ship. On screen.
What the? This ship?
It does not exist in my database.
This is
That looks evil.
Scorpium construct.
So you're telling me this is a Scorpium ship?
While there is no issue with considering it a Scorpium vessel for the sake of convenience, what appears to your eyes as a spaceship, all of it entirely, is in fact a single Scorpium cybernetic life form.
Now,
so the
I have two things to say about the voice actor of the guy that seems like he sounds wrong, right? Number one, his profile on Behind the Voice Actors is him next to a microphone wearing a bow tie.
The Scorpium vessel has
Number two, this is his only credited role so far, so that explains everything I was thinking in the past 10 minutes.
Now it's a question
Good
of
for
whether
you.
we can hold out long enough for Antonio to arrive. But it doesn't seem like we're what they're after, though.
Its outward appearance gives no clue to its combat abilities.
Speaking in terms of Pan-Galactic Federation vessels, its offensive capabilities are on par with a battleship.
So we're outmatched. Great, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
We, Scorpium, will never attack others without reason or without warning.
Yeah, that's the same with humanoids. It just means if we get attacked, it'll be for some reason we don't know about.
The Scorpium battleship is maintaining its opposing orbit. They are likely aware of us as well. So I believe it is safe to assume they do not mean to attack.
And the Aldous is about 8 hours away. Hopefully they continue to play nice.
In hindsight, maybe we should have just left this sector after all. If they don't intend to attack us, then can't we just go?
The fact that our own long-distance sensors detected the Scorpium vessel means we cannot slip by undetected. What is the warp speed of this ship?
11 normal, 12 at maximum. If they're the equivalent of a battleship, getting into a game of cat and mouse will not go well for us.
At any rate, our safest bet is to not provoke them for now. But it won't be long before they detect the Aldous approaching too.
This is going to be a long 8 hours.
Better to take rests in shifts. Elena, contact me immediately if that Scorpium ship so much as twitches.
Roger.
Roger, roger.
Hey, what are they up?
Captain, we are receiving...
What's going on? Better get up to the bridge and check it out. What do you mean by surface?
Putting it on screen.
Ray!
Leticia!
Hello!
Ray, I am so glad you are safe. You are facing off with a Scorpium ship, yes?
What's going on? Leticia, why are you with Lola?
We'll get to that later. Lola to the Akizuki. The Scorpium vessel is gaining altitude. It's begun to circle around while decreasing absolute speed.
Decreasing absolute speed? You mean it is adopting an aggressive posture?
We are still in the shadow of the planet, and cannot confirm this from our end. Tactical and schematic maps still display a predicted trajectory.
Lola, can you send your schematics over to us?
Already done.
Thanks. There they are. Damn it. Cutting comms for now.
Tactical and schematic maps updated. The Scorpium battleship will enter effective sensor range in 3 minutes.
Already? Don't let your eyes off that enemy ship for a second.
Enemy ship? Wait, are we that certain they mean to attack? Why would they suddenly break from the standoff?
Man, what are they teaching you guys in the Federation these days? It's a textbook move. They took advantage of Eclipse Tactics' weakness. If they don't move, stay as they are and wait for us to approach them, they can continuously inch closer, and we won't notice until the very last second. It's a clear indicator of an attack. Hey, Duma, I thought you said they wouldn't come after us without a good reason.
It is likely that reason to attack arose.
This is no time for jokes. Where is the Aldous?
ETA 3 hours, 12 minutes.
I figured as much. They knew.
Guys, the Scorpion vessel is here.
Break orbit. Course 120. Mark 180.
Roger!
Raise defensive shields. Reroute full energy to the rear.
Got it.
Protect the butt.
Energy signatures indicate they are preparing to attack. They are using optical weaponry. Shields at 65%. Restoring them now.
Damn. Over 30% from a single hit? That's definitely a battleship. There's no way we can survive until the Aldous gets here. Can we escape?
Impossible. We must abandon ship.
Damn it! Sayuri, turn to course 210, Mark 90. Set the autopilot to enter a high orbital trajectory.
Roger that. All set. Marielle, is he going to do what I think?
Just follow Captain Raymond's orders.
Okay, now all hands to the transfer chamber.
Yeah, Raymond's VA is Sugiura,
We
yeah.
don't have much time. We should
He's
hurry.
had some cool recent stuff, yeah. Yeah, also Seteth,
Pike, set the
Rengoku,
transfer to
if you've seen
initiate as
Demon
soon as we
Slayer.
enter orbital trajectory.
Where are we going?
There must be a ship from where we last received transmissions from the surface. Put us down somewhere there. Well, this didn't last long. Sorry, Akizuki.
Hello. It is I,
Hey, Leticia.
Raymond Lawrence.
We're safe, somehow.
Far be it from me to interrupt this joyous reunion, but I've pinpointed the Emperor's location. They're still inside the Tyrannus.
What? What do you mean, the Emperor?
There's a good chance that the Scorpion vessel that destroyed your ship just now is here to collect Colonel Valange and Gaston. And perhaps the Emperor.
And what is Boldor hoping to accomplish aboard this strange
Are you
ship?
close to the end? I believe we're
Emperor
building up
knows
to
of
the
the
final
Scorpion.
conflict, yeah.
Leaving them unaccounted for wouldn't be a good idea. Not for me.
They've essentially
and not
explained
for
the
Sins.
force we're going up against, so.
Let us be off. There is no telling what they will do if we leave them unchecked.
Got it. I'm with you. If they know something about that Scorpion ship, I definitely want to hear it.
Okay, you will have to wait outside. The interior has been fortified by Colonel Valange and the others. Once we know it's safe, I'll have Raymond Lawrence contact you.
Shout out to Raymond Lawrence.
Oh, yeah. Looks like this is gonna be its own maze of sorts. You sure we can get through here?
I can. I was just in there anyway, so I'll lead the way.
It would seem there are yet enemies afoot, Grandmother. Best proceed carefully.
Yeah, this is a dungeon, alright. This one leads to stairs. Let's check it out. Yeah, every time they say the full name, I get excited. Ah, this place is barred. Yeah, we're definitely in the full-on techno part of the game.
Energy levels low.
Combat done. I will not be avoiding any battles to keep us on level curve, though. I'm gonna try and be thorough on this. Yo, techno part? Like if Final Fantasy 15 wished it had a techno part. Even when that game was coming out and they're like, here's the boss from the end of Chapter 2, and I'm like, isn't that one of the mechs from Metal Gear Solid 5?
Energy levels low. Destroy. Say goodbye.
Man, that dude really, really took a bit. Might want to change the party up a bit here. Yeah, we want a dedicated healer. And I think I'll put Midas in the crew this time. Kino stands for very bad Leviathan fight, right? Yes. Jesus Christ. Oh, go off. During the release rollout of Final Fantasy 15, this was probably 3 or 4 weeks before the final launch of the game, IGN did an exclusive stream showing off the Leviathan fight, the fight that occurs over 2/3 into the game. This seems really fucking stupid, but they showed it anyway. Upon asking them what form Noctis accesses to fight Leviathan, Tabata goes, I don't know, Super Noctis. This really gets you into the brain of the creatives behind such a momentous video game that they go, I don't know, Super Noctis. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, we're going up here. What are the middle skills? Earthglaive, Final Chant, and Windblade. Yeah, let's get these in there for you. The animals need to move realistically and not have readable attacks. I want a real animal. Design an animal, not a video game character. And thus we never heard from him again. During the release rollout of Kingdom Hearts 3, Tetsuya Nomura was asked during a Tokyo Game Show the ages of various characters. When asked about Master Xehanort, he went, I don't know, like 80. That was based because who cares about the age? Nina, you're growing so strong. What is this thing? Prevents enemies from targeting the user. Taking damage will cancel the effect. Okay, yeah, that's good. We need the healer to be able to, like, shirk. Food feelings? No, definitely don't care about food feelings. And I'm not going to use you as my player character, so quick usage isn't really a thing that's needed. Alright, we're tapped on you. And then the last one would be Leticia. Actually, I kind of want to just upgrade your skills instead at this point. Uh-huh.
Still far from proficient.
Mistral, sure.
I am still far from proficient.
That's good. And I've equipped everyone with their upgraded stuff, yeah. The only annoying thing is they unfortunately unequip their accessories every single time they leave. Who am I on first? Midas, alright. Actually, evasion. Sure. Fuck it. Yeah, I haven't saved once since we started the stream. I should at least do that.
Enjoy your respite.
There was a vertical transport system somewhere in the area.
What's that now? Oh, you mean like an elevator?
Yo, you should show me something cool. Go off, Oomphy. Oh, this bitch just spins. Oomphy spin for days. That thing's blocked off. That door's also locked up tight. Alright, let's look around. I love money. A teleporter. Okay, this one's useless. It brings me into a room that's trapped. Hello. Money. Money. Money.
Warning. Energy levels low.
Actually, win.
Acceleration insufficient output. No threats detected.
I got so lost here. I'll bet. Now they've added teleporter gimmicks. Alright, red means can't open. We'll check what is over here first. Oh no. Where am I? Alright, first things first. Okay. I don't know why this gets a cutscene to regular enemies. I was a little confused by it, but someone was really proud of it. So good for them. They're flexing on the fact that there were no cutscenes in the last game. The end of this room has a teleporter, so I guess I'll use it. Oh, I'm in this spot now, so it looks like this is a free reign to getting to where I need to go. I got startled by my own air conditioner. Very cool.
Sweet.
I'm not used to having it just turn on whenever the room needs to get re-warmed up. Usually I just had it running air, with no break for several months.
I'm aware it's inconvenient, but we'll need to take
Whatever, I like this new setup. My electric bill for last month was literally like 85 bucks. What the fuck is in here? Oh my eye. Please move, Lola. Well, that's a funny alternate thing. Shout out to the poop tank that they allowed in there.
Let's use the turbo lift here. The Colonel and the rest should still be down on the lowest level. It looks like they're here. I wonder what they could be up to.
Ah, our visitors. Let them enter.
Big. What in the fuck?
Gaston. Emperor.
Excuse me?
That's Valange and Gaston.
You guys just got off-screen techno power-ups.
Think that a single being could destroy a ship
I spent 2 hours, but you're here
ocean
already? I
side.
guess.
You're talking like you saw it with your own eyes.
And I'm usually pretty
It's not
bad
like
about
you
finding my way
commanded the
around
attack.
things.
You may take it that way if you wish.
Scorpium would not attack those unrelated to the network, at the request of those who have yet to be successfully integrated.
What is this, Colonel? Why does the Emperor know so much of the Scorpium?
A simple reason.
Duma? Huh? That's a Duma too?
Uh-oh.
Right. This particular Duma was dispatched to the planet Vir. It came with us when we fled our homeworld.
I didn't know anything about this. Colonel Gaston, explain yourselves!
So, you want to integrate now, huh? Did those two whisper some sweet somethings into your ear?
I found the Scorpium ideology espoused by Valange and Gaston to be most compelling. I realize with certitude that this is the future I sought. Therefore, I will have Duma examine the suitability of the races of this world. In good time, I shall have all inhabitants of this planet integrate with Scorpion. Princess Leticia, your wedding ceremony with Gerard was meant to serve as a glorious prelude to this.
You mean to say that you attacked Osirius and Nilbeth to subjugate the world?
Jordan Aries the
And force
dumbest
the
person
population of
sometimes.
the
Like
entire
the
planet
dumbest.
into integration with Scorpium?
Subjugate, force, what a lamentable misunderstanding. Integration is the path to transcendent evolution. It will guide the citizens of the Empire and the Kingdom to happiness.
Yeah, our Doom is the one that has all the combat
That is
tech.
not possible.
The rest of these are like on a
Not
shared
single
network.
soul in Nilbeth would wish for such a thing.
Regardless of whether they wish it or not, such a future is now their fate. Even as we speak, the Scorpion Sovereign is traversing this way to collect me.
Sovereign? So cybernetic life forms have leaders like kings and emperors too?
There is no leader rank corresponding with the term sovereign within Scorpion.
My special Duma, have you considered that your understanding of Scorpion may not be all there is to know?
Impossible.
And yet this is another aspect of Scorpion. Am I not correct, Valange, Gaston?
No! Lola, stay with us! What you speak of will never come to pass.
Then your journey ends here. We cannot have you interfering with the Emperor any further.
Amuse yourselves with them until the Sovereign arrives.
As you wish.
That's true. This all worked out if Raymond Lords wasn't fucked with.
Hang back.
Oh boy. Ow! Ow.
Time for games is at an end. We are quite busy, as you can see.
I guess we hit the HP gate for him. I can still fight, dude, but okay, you can leave.
Hey! Don't they seem stronger than before?
So, this is the might that comes from integrating with Scorpion.
This is too much for one man to wield, Boldor. Why do you seek such power?
Yes, too much power for one man. Your words strike true. For I, and eventually all who dwell on this world, will transcend the limits of a mortal and obtain the power of the divine.
Power of the divine?
Boldor, are you?
It is time.
They're transferring.
Get back here!
We shall meet again, my dear children.
Damn it!
This is like some sort of divine force or something.
That you, Antonio?
Ray, you okay? We're gonna be there within the hour.
Got it. Contact me again once you arrive.
I
Everyone is
preferred that
currently
teleport
planet-side.
more than any other
Copy
jumps.
that. I just got confirmation that the unidentified ship you mentioned broke orbit.
These guys have
and entered
escaped
subspace
about as
warp.
much as Organization
What the hell
13 did across multiple games. Pretty
I'll
impressive.
tell you later.
Understood. Anyway, just hang tight. Antonio out.
Ray, will you not take me with you?
You want to go after Boldor?
Not quite. I wish to go forth and protect this kingdom. No, this entire planet. If Boldor means to integrate everyone on this world, then I cannot sit idly by as someone who claims this place as their home.
Let's head back to the Royal City for now.
Ray!
Look, I hear ya. It's great that my brother's coming, but if I take you guys along with me now, everyone back at the castle would think I'd kidnapped you. And a certain someone is likely to make a fuss.
And just who are you referring to?
At any rate, better to sort things out properly before we leave.
I understand.
Ray, are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine, Chloe. But, well, I don't really know where to start. For now, let's meet up outside the Tyrannus.
Okay, yeah, I probably should have just gone through the door naturally. Ah, no, we're good. Okay, upper decks then. One chance to, like, give them the name Boulder. They're trying their best. Okay, back to work. Oh, my damage. Brings a tear to my eye. Okay, it looks like we have a relatively linear shot to the exit, thank God. That doesn't mean I can't kill some people on the way, though. So it looks like corpses have a random chance to just not die when they take mortal damage.
You got a visual on us, Ant? Great. Transfer us up in about 3 minutes from now.
This is...
I understand how determined you all are. But from our side, we really want to maintain good relations between His Majesty and Dr. Marcus.
I understand. I will go and request their approval.
Yeah. And when you're ready, all you need to do is press that button.
Press button.
Gather everyone who wants to go out into space. Choose someplace discreet.
Understood.
I'll be waiting.
Got it.
Feels like I'm finally home.
Yo, glad to see you're still in one piece.
Is that Antonio Lawrence?
So, you finally gonna fill me in on what trouble you've got yourself in?
Man, you wouldn't believe me if I did.
I assume you four are the crew of that Federation ship. Why aren't Miss Leticia and Mr. Albert here with you? Nah, don't tell me I'm not gonna be able to properly thank the people who saved my little bro.
This is Marielle, Sayuri, Pike, and Cassim. Everyone, this is my brother, Antonio Lawrence.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Mariel Elkenny, First Officer of the Pan-Galactic Federation vessel Astoria.
Astoria? Wait, isn't that the ship that shot...
Hold it, Ant. I'll explain all that later. For the time being, I could sure use some grub and a fresh pot of joe. Follow me, everybody.
This is a pretty hard story to swallow all at once. I'm honestly amazed all of you are still alive.
All thanks to my friends.
Blech, blech.
Oh, coffee, how I've missed you.
I still can't believe the Federation would sink this low. And now you're saying there are renegade ships just slinking around. This isn't some kind of smokescreen to attack Vergald, is it?
No, of course not. But...
Poking Marielle won't give up any useful answers. There's just too much we don't know. So let's just wait for my new friends, and then we can all go find out together.
All go find out together, he says.
Yeah, and about that...
Yeah, I don't even want to approach talking about Antonio's hair.
Marielle and her feds, and even these locals from Aster 4, to go chasing after this Boldor and that Scorpion.
KZ, don't say Jordan.
Are you
Stop.
saying you can't do it,
You're thinking it,
Antonio?
but stop.
This is to pay back our debt of gratitude. As a Lawrence, I have no problem with that. However, Ray, I'm giving you command of the ship. This is a bit out of my league here. Should be a cinch for you, right? Since it operates the same as the Aegis.
Sounds good. And my hands will be full, so you explain things to Dad.
You're an ass. All right. I guess we're waiting until we hear from Leticia and the others. I'll get some rooms ready for you and your crew. Take it easy while you can.
Better rest up after all that. I do wonder how Marielle and the rest are faring. It does feel good to be back on a familiar ship for a change. Maybe I ought to head to the living quarters and catch some much-needed sleep. This thing's got the same layout as the Aegis, so I might as well just take my usual room. It's down the hall on the other side of this one.
Nice place. Look at these stupid guys.
About time for a rest.
Let's see. Yeah, sure. Get yourself your steak. You deserve it.
Ray, there was an incoming transmission. Please report to the bridge.
Leticia and everyone must be ready now. Better head to the bridge and answer their call.
There's a shop in this ship in the common area? Okay. Seeing everyone with the neon and the vibes of this ship, I'm just like, let's go, Phantasy Star Online.
Logistics stocks only the finest goods.
Healing device. Device that sprays and disperses a physical stimulant. Ally. Target distance. Ah, this is just a separate revive. Well, here's our upgrade. Sturdy Colbrand. A king's beloved sword is told in legend, imbued with earth properties that boast rigidity over sharpness. Who's in the party during this split? Oh, yeah, you two, naturally. Okay. Can I get a gun for her, then? Yeah, there we go. Automatic Tsukumogami. And the better thing than the Lance Arbor is Hardy Finslafe. And we're pretty much tapped on money. Whatever, that's enough for what I'm looking for. This is the first place you can get multi-tools. Oh, okay. Yeah, she does only, like, use the default for, like, forever. I just assumed you were never going to get anything for her. Oh, yeah. Look, they have so many different versions of it, too. Murasame PK. Named after the fabled sword that cleanses itself with the victim's blood, makes attacks with water properties.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
Sell. Wondrous Tincture. Yeah, we'll save that, because that's like a full heal revive. Yeah, sell all these. This is the first time I'm actually using the sell feature in my entire playthrough, but we're doing it for that money. This is gonna take a minute. You know what's funny? They give you the, they display the one as I go to select it, even if I have multiple, and don't give me a chance to, like, do multiple, it looks like. Wait, select and cancel bulk sale! There it is! Oh, thank God, chat. If we had seen that, much later, I would have been sad. Given that there's a lot of, like, quality of life stuff that has been in JRPGs since 2007 weren't here, I was not even expecting bulk selling to just even be there.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
Welcome back.
How much money do I have now? Sell a little bit more. Surely there's something worth the money in these. Nope. There we go, that should be enough. R2, armor. Armor for you. You need the knights. Yeah, buy that. Okay, we are now fucking tapped. So the important thing is Elena can actually pack decent equipment for once. Now her attack and int go up by fucking 345. Up her defense and guts by 150, basically. And we're capped on items. We have no money left. It's time to move on.
Leticia, you ready to roll on your end?
Ray, well, we have assembled everyone.
All right, I'll initiate the transfer. Get somewhere you won't be seen. Hey, Antonio, I want you to meet my friends. Let's go welcome the princess and the others in the transfer chamber.
Yay, another story progress one. Hey, they're back.
Welcome to my humble abode, Your Highness.
Ray, this is your ship?
Not so different from the Tyrannus, huh?
But it is so different.
One of my favorite things about the Japanese dub is after going to a shop, Raymond shout, "Thank you" in English. Oh, that's great.
I guess.
Thank you.
Antonio, I give you Princess Leticia.
I am Leticia Austerius. Thank you, once again.
A pleasure, Princess. I'm Antonio. Raymond, you've been traveling with such a stunning beauty this whole time?
Oh, well...
All right, everyone. Let's make for the bridge. We'll be taking off soon.
Sorry, Chad, I had to let Cheese know that she hasn't done her homework
There's your
yet.
planet, Leticia. Aster 4.
That is... our planet? Our world?
Yeah, we're up here, man.
To think all of our struggles have taken place in such a minuscule space makes one feel insignificant.
Yes, but it is so very beautiful.
No doubt about it.
Right then. I suppose we'd best get going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Elena, Chloe, Miss Kenny.
Miss Kenny.
I'll, do my best.
We're counting on you, Aldous. Chloe, get us out of orbit. Keep thrusters at 1/4 power.
Exiting orbital trajectory. Thrusters at 1/4 power. We have exited orbit. Now entering conventional space. All systems green.
Right then. I guess our first priority is to chase that ship carrying Boldor and the others.
I hope you're not intending to engage them. The Aldous won't stand a chance.
Oh, yes, Ray. Here. This is from Lola. It is a record of the battle between the Scorpion battleship and the Akizuki from the Tyrannus. She hopes it will prove useful.
Much appreciated. Okay, let's get this analyzed quick. I have no intention of taking them head on. All right. If we compile this data first, we might at least be able to figure out where the hell that battleship is headed.
Under normal circumstances, it would likely be their homeworld. It may be safe to assume they are returning there.
No such location that would correspond with the concept of a homeworld exists within Scorpion.
Is that so?
Scorpion is a collective of life that forms a network which spans the galaxy, with enormous spaceships traveling between artificial colonies and space stations.
Well, couldn't those be considered their home planet?
No. In this particular instance, all the bases and ships are also part of the overall Scorpion life form.
That is correct.
So,
Your YouTube videos are a joy to watch. Good content all around. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by.
The man known as Gaston contained many factors that differ from the current state of the Scorpion. Thus, the accuracy of any predictions we make will be low.
Hey, okay. Are you really telling me we don't have any leads right out of the gate? I mean, can't we use our long-range sensors to pick up their trail?
Yeah, they're already way out of range of our sensors.
For crying out loud.
What's that?
Okay, take it easy. It's the sensors picking something up. It might even be them. Chloe?
No.
Ma'am?
It's a Federation ship. They're approximately 36 hours away.
A Federation ship. They may be coming to apprehend Sayuri and I.
Alright, it doesn't look like they're heading for Aster. Want to test our luck and try to make contact?
Unlike the Astoria, they are making no effort to conceal themselves. At this distance, the Aldous should be able to outrun them as well.
Not so sure about this.
Chances are they picked up our signal already. It'd be more risky to just sit around and do nothing. Ant, patch a signal through open comms.
Roger that. Opening a line of communication. Connection established. Putting them on screen.
This is Captain Raymond Lawrence, aboard the Vergoldian transport vessel, Aldous. State your name and affiliation.
This is the Pan-Galactic Federation battlecruiser, Bella Golf. And I am its captain.
Kaiji tag. Sorry.
I never expected to meet a member of the Lawrence family in the middle of nowhere like this. It's an honor.
Permit me to skip the formalities, Captain Curtis. What brings you out to this middle of nowhere?
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't even looking at the screen, I'm just like, oh, here we go. I was having a drink.
I'm not about to share any more than that with the captain of an anti-Federation Vergoldian ship.
Understandable. So I suppose it's just a coincidence that you happen to be heading in the same direction as the Scorpium ship that we happen to be tracking?
How do you know of the Scorpium?
We just recently engaged a Scorpium vessel which had entered the Aster system. We've since determined that the ship was crewed by soldiers from the federated planet of Veer.
Captain Raymond, I think it may be best we exchange information. I should like to make contact with your ship.
I must decline. You see, I was on board another ship, the Aegis, when it was taken out by an unlawful attack from a Federation battlecruiser not too long ago.
Are you referring to the Astoria? I hear it was illicitly cloaked and attacked without warning.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Oh, well, if you know about that, then I assume the Astoria must already be hung out to dry.
Actually, they're currently on the run.
What?
The Federation's most advanced ship has gone rogue?
Our ship, on the other hand, is in no such state. Transmit our logs to Vergold if you like. We have nothing to hide. We make for the site of an emergency mission. Though, at present, we could use all the information on the Scorpium that we can get.
Fine. Send us a rendezvous point. We'll give you an estimated time of arrival once we figure it out on our end.
Much appreciated. Wishing you a safe voyage. Over and out.
Coordinates for the rendezvous point received. Our ETA is 10 hours, 57 minutes. Ray? No. Captain. I think that we can trust him.
I agree. We may gain some valuable information this way.
You should be more worried about getting arrested. We have no reason to trust them, or think that they have our best interests at heart.
Arrested. Oh, yes. I suppose you're right.
Either way, we still have 11 hours until we know for sure. Alright, everyone. Let's take breaks and shifts.
What of us?
Right. Allow me this opportunity to give you all a tour of the ship. Raymond may be the captain now, but the Aldous is still my ship after all.
Anytime I get to see you, I'm excited.
You have my thanks, Sir Antonio.
Wonder what Antonio has everyone up to. He said he was gonna show everyone around, but he never really said where. Guess I should drop by the common area first.
I'm glad they had dialogue of, well, who knows where he could have been.
Ray.
Hi, it's me.
Hey, did my brother
Raymond Lawrence.
behave on
You
your
may
tour?
know me from things.
Antonio is much more of a gentleman than you.
Aw, thank you. So, what do you think of the Aldous?
How should I put it?
It's incredible! Every last bit of it! Nothing short of incredible!
Every aspect of life here is like another world. No, another dimension. It's all so astounding. I don't know where to begin.
Let me say this. Preventing him from wandering off whenever I look elsewhere is proving quite a difficult task.
I know full well that this journey will be difficult, but it is quite thrilling to think I will experience what was spoken of in Larkus for myself.
Glad to hear it. You're welcome to wander and check everything out at your leisure. Any questions? Feel free to ask Antonio or myself. On that note, Chloe?
Yes, Captain.
If you hear a voice come out of that, do what it asks, okay?
Yes, understood.
We've prepared rooms for each of you in the living quarters. Rest up as much as you can until we rendezvous with the Vela Gulf.
Excuse me. Hello.
I guess Theo was a no-show?
Albert and I did ask him to come along, but he refused, citing the lack of laborers in post-war affairs, the need for negotiation with the Empire, and assisting Lola with the Tyrannus. He asked that I worry not of home, and to instead focus on my journey to the stars.
Huh, understandable. Tough position. But I'm sure working for the betterment of the kingdom will help him feel better, right?
I think so too.
We need to find out what Boldor is up to. Not just for Osirius and Vale, but for Theo
The
as well.
fucking...
Agreed.
One of the core villains of this game's name is fucking Boulder. And I really need to not think
She was
about
up
it.
on the bridge last I saw her.
It's like Tales of Arise where they're like, our first guy's name is Ballsack.
Taking the crash course, I see?
There's so much to learn. I'd like to at least get a little more familiar with the Aldous before we meet up with the Vela Gulf, so that I may be of some use if the situation turns bad.
Don't push yourself too hard. You must be plenty tired as it is.
I can't allow myself to be tired. I don't want this to be a repeat of the Aegis. I have a duty to protect the Aldous as a soldier of the Federation.
I feel you, but getting proper rest also falls under your responsibilities as an Aldous crew member. So take it easy. Captain's orders. Got it?
I'll do my best.
There's still so much Marielle and I both don't seem to know about this entire situation. Might be a good idea to see what Duma can tell me. Leticia and everyone should be in the common area.
Hello, Umferts.
I would like to know why you came aboard the Aegis, Duma.
We were dispatched to assess the integration suitability of Vergoldians.
What? So the shippers we were dealing with were Scorpium?
Affirmative.
But the client sure seemed like a human, from what I could tell at least.
The Scorpium Collective takes many forms. Some may appear entirely cybernetic, others as cyborgs or androids. There are also those who are entirely organic in nature.
Ah, great. It is frickin' horrifying to know that we handled unknown cargo from unknown clients. So you're saying that if I succeeded in delivering you, all of Vergold would be Scorpium by now?
Horrifying is an unfairly emotional evaluation. Integration with Scorpium is...
Yeah, I don't care what you think. All right? Based on what we've seen and heard about it, that's how I feel. Deal with it.
We cannot refute this statement. If Scorpium is truly...
Duma is scanning your recent conversation. You called me a liberal. I did.
Are you...
I'm Raymond Lawrence.
Do you even get confused?
We cannot deny this possibility. There is
I don't know, that deal with it really had just like, all you gotta do is put a liberal in there. It suddenly becomes hilarious. It's like, what are you doing?
As much as possible when necessary.
Oh, I'll see to it that you shall. Don't worry about that. After all, you're different from the other Duma, aren't you?
"5 minutes to rendezvous point."
Ray, the Vela Gulf is hailing us.
Put him on screen.
Right on schedule, I see. I'll be on board shortly for that information exchange we mentioned.
You serious?
A sign of good faith from us. After we rendezvous, we'll warp out for 1 minute. After the transfer, we'll immediately warp back in. Maintain your course. I've just sent the data.
Data received. Looks to me like there's only one person in the transfer chamber.
Not exactly thrilled about their terms, but seems we've got no choice.
Understood. Maintaining course and confirming that of the Vela Gulf. Transfer will commence within 1 minute of exiting warp. Once Captain Curtis is aboard, we shall adopt a parallel course to the Vela Gulf.
Captain's coming aboard. Guess it's up to me to bid him welcome. Marielle, Leticia, come on with me. I'm not too savvy when it comes to Federation etiquette.
Understood.
I should go too?
Yeah, all you gotta do is stand there. If there's 3 of us, it should deter Curtis from trying any funny stuff.
Very well.
Yeah, there's a more chill version of the weird mechanical hive mind thing, yeah.
Captain,
which I appreciate.
Expecting you to come along.
It'll be easier for us to talk like this.
A lot of Star Ocean is essentially like Star Trek-esque, you know? So this feels like accurate.
Captain?
Like old Star Trek, not that new shit where they're like in spaceships and blowing things up.
Lieutenant Marielle L.
Like every 5 minutes.
There's a warrant out for your arrest, you know.
I am aware of that and ready.
We can explain all that and more in this intel exchange. First things first, though. Can I offer you a cup of freshly brewed Terran coffee?
Don't mind if I do.
Chat, I need to let you know something very important while he drinks. The shirt website, the Yeti, posts daily shirts. I'm losing my mind. They are producing a shirt that may be one of the greatest ones I've ever seen them put together here. This is ridiculous. Can I drag and drop it? They're not even letting me do that anymore. They're like, we've given up on you having the ability to do that. You can't stop me from posting this shirt, Internet. As much as you would like to stop it, you can't stop this advance. Chat, that is a GameCube shirt that looks like the cool S. This is like the most base thing. I'm gonna buy it because unfortunately every shirt run on the Yeti is a 24-hour thing. So I have 22.5 hours to buy this shirt. Which means after the stream I'm buying it. Anyway, back to drinking. Goodness. I just needed to highlight that at some point someone thought of something incredibly smart.
So, what is it that has you rushing off to the Manuk system?
It's so good.
Manuk is currently under siege.
Just like this.
By a large fleet of Scorpium ships. Headquarters interprets it as a full-scale invasion.
Ridiculous. That is impossible.
I've been wondering about this.
You fucking bitch. I'm sorry, you guys got a little too comfortable in here.
Duma? We've been gathering information on our end as well. The Duma are the ones proselytizing the Scorpium's integration ideology, correct?
Affirmative. Scorpium is a being that seeks to evolve as a life form. Aggressive incursions are nothing more than an act that limits our evolutionary choices.
It would seem the Scorpium are no monolithic entity. The faction currently attacking the Manuk system are known as the Centralists.
Centralists? Ray, do you think...
Yep, Centralists. That's the name Boldor mentioned on the Tyrannus.
The entirety of Scorpium is composed of individuals linked without partiality. A central being cannot exist within our system.
And yet Manuk is under siege by Scorpium calling themselves Centralists.
How did headquarters come by this intel? You know, Captain, it hasn't been that long since I left the Astoria, yet there seems to be too much new information.
There must be some connection between the Scorpium and the Federation higher-ups. Fleet headquarters specifically.
Your assumption is correct. A significant number of fleet officers have broken off from the chain of command. Most of them were in contact at some point with the Scorpium on the planet of Vir. Headquarters decided to launch a rescue effort in the Manuk system. It's unclear who's friend and who's foe within HQ, however. We may even be following a Scorpium directive.
And even if that is the case, you can't just abandon them, huh? Captain Curtis, the Aldous is in possession of Scorpium data compiled by a soldier who escaped from Vir. We are currently pursuing the Scorpium ship that came to Aster 4. I'd like you to analyze that data and identify the ship in question once we reach the Manuk system.
This is invaluable intel. We're in your debt.
Yeah, no worries. Just reimburse me for the Yidis once this is all over and we'll be square.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you for your time. I'll get back in contact as soon as we've identified the ship that you're after.
We've exited warp. Commence transfer.
Please be careful.
You as well.
Yay, I like seeing the ships outside. Thank you for getting us another one of these. Sick. If we're in starships and a thing, I at least need a couple of shots of you doing shit with them.
The Vela Gulf has sent us a location. ETA to the Manuk system is 25 hours. Exactly 6 hours behind the Vela Gulf.
Don't sweat about what he said. The larger an organization, the easier it is to corrupt.
Captain, please don't make light of it. Even a single ship deviating from the chain of command is cause for alarm. If all of these ships are under the influence of Scorpium, then the risk to the entire galaxy is very real.
I too find something strange about all this.
What do you mean?
Little Duma's reaction. I also felt that what Captain Curtis told us did not line up correctly with what we heard from Lola. She stated that the Scorpium invading her home were acting in such a way as to avoid detection. I did not get the impression that it was attacked outright in the same way as this Manuk location is being attacked now.
I think Lola's hunch may be right about Scorpium having infiltrated the Federation undetected. But isn't Duma also a part of Scorpium? It must be hiding something.
Little Duma always remains silent when they wish to be deceptive. When they do speak, it is generally free of falsehood. This is why their assertion that Scorpium does not invade must be true. Right, Duma?
Correct.
Duma's the only link we have to understanding the Scorpium. We analyzed the data from the Tyrannus, but we still have almost no idea of who or what the Scorpium are. We won't learn much of anything until we confront them ourselves.
Can you cut that shot again? Damn it. It looked like the natural, like, wind physics that made clothes jiggle in this was making Kenny's boobs jiggle. I was losing my mind for a second.
The faction attacking Manuk are in cahoots with the ship Boldor is on. The Vela Gulf has kindly agreed to help us track it down.
I have detected other unidentified ships also approaching the Manuk system, where the Scorpion battleship is heading. However, support from the Federation is still far away. The Vela Gulf, Aldous, and Manuk fleet will have to handle this alone.
So what you are implying is that it will be a difficult battle.
That is correct.
What will you do if Boldor is aboard that ship, and we find ourselves forced into combat with it?
All I can say is that we should be ready for anything, even if it means taking them out.
It would seem war is much the same here in the stars as it is in our world.
Yep, you got that right. Which is exactly why I want you all to rest up before we reach the combat zone.
Yeah.
I'd better get some rest too.
Yeah, I should get a sleepy deepy. I do not have any money.
The Vela Gulf has reached the Manuk system. They have made contact with what appear to be 2 Scorpion ships. They are engaging in battle. All available hands to the bridge.
Oh, okay. Time for a battle. I imagine we'll be looking at our interiors and shaking a bit. Let's go.
The Manuk fleet has already suffered heavy losses. They only have 3 vessels deployed currently, none of which have been able to attack effectively.
Can you tell me, Ray, why is this Manuk fleet so inferior?
Even up here in space, some folks have the technological leg up on others.
Another Scorpion battleship is nearing the Manuk system. ETA 2 hours, 3 minutes.
How long until the Aldous arrives?
2 hours, 11 minutes. However, we could become embroiled in battle at any time.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
He's like, maybe we got this.
Captain, update. We will arrive in the Manuk system in 6 minutes. The Vela Gulf has disabled one of the Scorpion vessels. They are currently in combat with 2 ships, including the one that arrived shortly before us.
Way to go, Captain Curtis. Battleships sure are on a different level, aren't they?
Captain, the Vela Gulf is hailing us. Putting on screen now.
Vela Gulf to Aldous. We only have 8 torpedoes left. Hardly enough to take out these last 2 ships.
Ruh-roh.
We're going to focus on stalling them. Can you cover us?
You can count on it. We'll be pulling into your sector in 3 minutes.
Much appreciated. Vela Gulf out.
The 2 ships engaged with the Vela Gulf are now designated as Scorpion Ship Bravo and Scorpion Ship Charlie. Warp out directly into
the this makes this series kind of based when you think about it.
Trajectory set.
Red alert.
2.5 hours ago, we were fighting knights and halberds in a castle, and now we're shooting proton torpedoes at spaceships.
Red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Shields at full.
Proton torpedoes loaded. Base cannons initialized.
Everyone get to your seats and strap in. It's about to get bumpy.
Currently maintaining distances of 500,000 kilometers with Bravo.
Like, I like how we've just basically done nothing but watch cutscenes and move around a ship. For the most part, for like over an hour. Like, I've liked that.
In 11 minutes. The Vela Gulf has also launched a torpedo at Bravo.
It's also reminding me I do want to replay on stream Rogue Galaxy at some point. Probably next year. Next month's filled with stuff. Yeah, shoot things! Yeah! There we go, that's all we got. We don't have much else.
Adjusting bearing to 60 Mark 0.
Charlie has just fired 4 torpedoes at us.
Ruh-roh.
Activate auto evasion.
Activating auto evasion.
Ah! It's shaking!
Keep quiet. You might bite your tongue otherwise. 3 of the torpedoes will miss, but 1 cannot be avoided. Brace for impact.
Well, at least we got shields.
We have been hit. Shields at 76%. Restoring them now.
The rumbling is like an earthquake.
We get any hits in?
All 3 torpedoes failed to connect.
How could they miss at that interval? What sort of ship is that?
Damn it! Open a channel to the Vela Gulf.
Channel open.
Captain, follow this.
Can you handle this?
We'll make it work. Just go! Set phase cannons to fire simultaneously on both Bravo and Charlie. Program salvo bursts to fire automatically in 10-second intervals on these coordinates.
Understood.
Divert to course 270, mark 180. Match the movements of the Vela Gulf.
Roger, Captain. I'll do my best.
Distance between Bravo and Charlie is 100,000 kilometers. Both ships are taking evasive action.
Now, hit Bravo with all we've got!
Bug 'em off!
Two torpedoes have hit. Bravo has ceased turning.
The Vela Gulf's attacks on Charlie also landed.
Bullseye!
Bravo and Charlie are on a collision course.
Yeah! I love when this happens.
Scorpium ships Bravo and Charlie have collided. Both battleships appear to have been immobilized.
Did we win?
For now. Don't get out of your seat just yet, though. We don't know what's still out there.
Captain, the Vela Gulf is hailing us.
Excellent work, Captain Raymond.
Thanks, but it was the Vela Gulf that did all the heavy lifting. We just came in to steal the show. The real work starts now.
What do you intend to do?
We're gonna board one of the Scorpium ships with Duma and investigate inside.
That sounds like fun and dangerous.
They may be quiet now, but you're likely to face some strong opposition. Be careful.
For sure. And I trust you got our back if anything happens. Can you tell me which ship is the one that came from Aster? Is it Bravo or Charlie? Don't tell me it was the ship that went down before we even got here.
It is fortunate we have the data from Lola. Bravo is the one we seek.
So we're boarding the Scorpium battleship.
Yep, you got it. Let's make our way over there now.
Transfer chamber. Oh, I simply wanted to try saying it. Did I do so correctly?
And these?
Portable optic deflectors. You can wear these to protect yourself from portable optical weaponry equivalent to a Federation phase gun.
I see. Wait, pray, what exactly does all that mean? It means that even if you're hit by a glowing gun, like the one Marielle was using, it won't kill you. But that's not a complete guarantee, so don't get too cocky.
Note that it also offers defense from physical attacks, such as bullets or knives. Finally, please attach these magnetic soles to your footwear. You can switch them on and off by touching your heels.
Indeed. Being free of gravity's shackles ought to be fun.
Do not even think of wandering off.
Hey,
Scary Sakuraba music.
What? Why am I upside down?
Everyone, please remain calm. Turn your feet toward that surface there and touch your heels.
Okay. Like this?
So, this is the inside of a Scorpium ship, huh?
Which means we're in the belly of a living creature. It certainly does have that appearance. Rather unnerving.
Where could Boldor be on a ship like this?
If he's even still alive.
All these... they were on this ship.
We must hurry. If more Scorpium arrive, there's no telling what could happen.
Strange. This vessel is...
What's up?
Ray, I am picking up multiple life signs ahead.
Many of the Scorpium do not possess detectable life signs. I suggest exercising caution.
Alright.
We could probably get through there.
Looking around for perspective chests and other items, like the Aquaberry potions. Fused Dragon Newt. Sick.
Prep for engagement.
In terms of external appearance, this vessel is not particularly different than a normal Scorpion console.
That was a lot of experience. Just 5,400 for a fight that I did in like fucking... did it in 4 seconds. Fused Feather Folk.
Were in error. Must have originated from a very warlike race.
I must say, they all look quite different from each other.
The forms of life integrated into Scorpion.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
Isn't that a Federation soldier's uniform?
It also belongs to a high-ranking officer. What does this mean?
We can worry about that later.
Captain Lewis Haynes, a military officer from Earth.
Jeez. This proves things aren't looking good for the Federation underbelly.
This raises the likelihood that the Centralist Scorpium have had direct influence on the Federation.
Okay, the plot demands I go over there. Wait, is it demanding I like go up to like a forward door or something? It looks like it is.
A dead end.
Ah, no, this is the dead end. I was looking for the thing that is not progress.
Never know what useful stuff we might
Moving large debris, hold up.
happen on.
I did not mean to skip that tutorial. I was trying to open the menu for the camp, but it's fine. Getting back to that tutorial isn't that hard. Use large debris from another location as the platform to move on the other side. Find debris and shove it.
Sweet!
That's funny. Let me look at the picture on that again, too. Okay, so they literally mean the crumbled shit. Okay. I had nothing to do over here. Destiny jump puzzle looking ass. A little bit. Sorry, we can go to the other side now.
I will take place.
Initiate emergency protocol.
Good to see you, random dudes.
Threat detected ahead.
He despawned. Okay, I was like, what the fuck happened to you?
Neutralized.
We won't be getting through this way. Better try somewhere else.
That's interesting. You can actually break those. I like that. Okay.
Enemies up ahead.
This should do it.
Ah.
Hey, we might be able to move this junk here with a little oomph.
Yeah, right at the support beam. Out of my own interest, will this literally go right back? Yes. Yes, it will. That's funny as shit. That's one way to get around.
Awesome! We made it!
Alright, one more for good measure. Ah, I see. Alright, not much going on there.
Hey, look. There seems to be some infighting.
Ridiculous.
Yo, it's the dude!
To deny something occurring in front of us? It doesn't match you.
They also have Federation officer uniforms. What?
Give thanks to the earth.
I've done my waiting for this. I was wondering when this character would show up based on the marketing.
Wait, you are not of the Scorpium?
It's Jameson Price. What a fucking, what a win.
Fighting in this system.
And what if we are?
We are not your foe. We do not wish to fight either. I beg of you, do with me as you will, but please save the rest.
The rest? Leticia, behind it.
Holy shit.
Protecting these from other Scorpium?
The Centralist must not be allowed.
Tatsuya Kuroda in Japanese.
These are refugees.
Alright, for people who don't know that, that's Kiryu from Yakuza.
Please, you must help them.
And why should we believe you?
You mean to say that the Centralist Scorpium do in fact exist?
Aha! Duma. This will make things easy.
It is hard to accept, but it would appear we must acknowledge the existence of the Centralist faction.
What is the matter?
The Scorpium that refer to themselves as Centralists are in rebellion against the existing network. They are attacking those the existing network has deemed suitable, and assimilating them by force.
This vessel was headed for a Scorpion colony, carrying those people behind me. However, the ones we took aboard on Aster 4 summoned the Centralists, and we were dragged into this conflict.
You refer to Baldur, Volange, and Gaston.
Wait a minute. So those two Veer were Centralists all along?
Those Centralists, they are still Scorpion. It is merely a difference of thinking. They initially sought rescue, simply because they lacked the means of reaching space. We responded out of a desire to aid our comrades.
And because of that, all these people are now embroiled in a war? It's unforgivable.
But this one is Scorpium too. And it's assimilating a large number of innocents into its collective. Fate was fair, it seems.
It appears you have deemed integration into Scorpium as something malevolent.
You are saying it is not?
At least in my case, it was a means of survival. I became one with Scorpion by my own choice, and that of no one else. There are countless others, aside from myself, whose lives were saved by integration as well.
Huh, well that was unexpected.
Regardless, this vessel is doomed. I ask once more that you at least save these people behind me. I am going to put a stop to those who commandeered this ship. They are a danger to the Scorpium network.
What do you want to do?
Let's help. We're able to reason with him. And he can tell us more about the Scorpium. Right? Please?
Fine. So be it. You, got a name, bud?
Please, call me JJ.
Based.
Alright, JJ. We'll do all we can to help you out. But, in exchange, I want you to tell us everything about the Scorpium.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa!
I must paint a strange picture, bowing before you in this body. However, let this be proof that I remain still an individual, though I bear the form you now see. You have my heartfelt gratitude for saving the lives of my friends.
What exactly is happening here?
I like this big guy.
I was in charge of the supplies on this ship. I'm sorry that this is all I can offer.
Thanks.
It's fine.
We still got time before the ship goes down, yeah? We've got business to take care of a bit further in. Promise you we'll come back to them. This has to take priority.
We've handled all the enemies in the area, so they should be safe here for the moment.
Roger that. Very well. To the bridge. That's where you'll find them.
Hello. Oh, he's slightly up. We can't reach.
Energy levels low. Area secure.
Please. Cleaning up some trash.
What information do we have on those who took over the ship?
Oh, well, there's...
Hodor, Valange, and Gat. It appears they are up ahead.
We should ready ourselves before we make a move.
Alright, so our big baddies are back there again. And we've been going on for a while, so I think we're about ready to wrap up for today. I think the next day, the next stream of this will be the last. I will work to push our way into finishing. I wanted to find a spot to like be able to get people stronger and level. And we seem to have found it. It all depends if enemies continue to spawn in previous areas and if I'm allowed to go to those previous areas. It's entirely based on that. So, let's try and go backward and see what happens. KZ wanted a way to get a few levels. So we can easily massage our way through the rest of the end game here. And it's looking like we might be able to manage that. But we'll see. We'll see. What level are we even at now? 61 on me, and then high 50s. Yeah, yeah. I think everyone needs to be in 60s. Frankly. Yep. Here are the old enemies like Fused Feather. All right. Okay. Cool. Alright, so in the next turn, we're gonna start, I guess, by taking on the Fuse dudes. And we're gonna punch them in the ass. It's gonna feel pretty good. This is a very productive stream. The game is winding down a bit. I'm excited to see where things go. Let's save over this save file there. Yeah, we've almost doubled our level from where we technically started at the start of the stream. I love that ass punching. It's real good. Excuse me. Alright, that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna head out. I got some stuff to do. And, the stream will be back some point. I don't know. It's either gonna be, Tuesday? Might be Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna figure something out. Anyway. Credits. There it is. Thank you, True Storm, for the 1,000 bits earlier. That was cool. Having a real good time with this. Shout out to Raymond Lawrence. What a guy, really. And thank you for Starpilled Ocean Self at the $10 early. That's gonna do it.